Hola, amigos and
Hello,
amigas.
hello.
This sure looks great on you.
Makes my boobies look big.
Thanks to Heather. Just kidding. It's Holly D. Thanks to Holly D and Insomniac Fashion.
At least
for that.
she appreciated the Heather.
Yeah, absolutely. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a great night.
I just ran up the stairs. Now I'm like, whew.
Oh,
I work
boy.
out.
We're hanging out, bitching, venting, doing all the stuff you do on a Friday night.
To your friend.
Yeah,
To your family.
To your family. What's going on, everybody on the board?
About family.
Thanks so much for joining the Bars Open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg, and that's Beth.
I'm Beth.
Yes, what's happening? DJ
My name is
Boom. Alex, what's happening? Hope you guys are having a great night. We've got a whiskey review coming up. Couple whiskey. Well, you've already done the one.
I feel like so you and Travis already tasted it and we're not impressed. So I feel like Ian might have just earned himself a bottle of whiskey.
I got to grab the notes.
Oh, oops.
Fucking forgot the notes.
Friday, everybody. So you can find us without my notes at all the places that you find podcasts, like Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes,
Really, Spotify and iTunes are the only ones that matter.
Facebook.
Really, Spotify and iTunes are the only ones that matter.
But you can find us at the other ones. Thank you.
Yes, we still use paper for our notes.
Greg still used paper for our notes.
Yeah, because
He's
my
still from
wife won't let me
1920.
buy more shit
What else would you buy?
laptops for just notes.
You have 2 laptops that you use for these shows.
What do you? I'm like, you're looking around like I have another
know,
laptop just lying around. It's all
You
good,
do.
though.
You have 3 laptops now.
What are you talking about? I use there. It's in the other studio.
There's 2 in the other studio.
It's cool to have another studio though. Speaking of which,
I mean, I feel like
Beth was saying, you can go find all of our stuff out on
I listed
Instagram and stuff.
the good ones.
Yeah.
iTunes, Spotify,
Give us a little like and review.
Facebook.
Please, if you haven't done it already, give us a thumbs up on this show.
Do it.
You're already leaving in the boards, but go out to the iTunes.
Also, in your
Fast
messages,
forward.
go all messages.
Yeah, there you see the little hamburger thing up in the top of.
Yo,
You'll see, like I get scissors so I can.
Reed
clip out some shit.
was who's the fighter? Rocky. It was Rocky
Yep.
Balboa. Yo,
Click all messages so you because otherwise, if you don't know this about like listening to chat boards, hit that all messages because what it'll do is it'll do top messages.
I'm always so amazed at how people spell things because I have such a hard time with I'm like,
Rubes, what's up?
but DJ said what up, but WHUDD
What up?
up. I never can
It's great.
like ingeniously spell shit like that. All right,
We've
so
got some fun.
gonna
shit.
ask the 8 ball, am I gonna like tonight's whiskey?
Okay, let's hear it. This is on
So
Ian
dark.
though.
It is certain. You guys didn't like it. Are you crazy? You know what you're talking about?
Just hang up that 8-ball phone. That thing fucked us on the Super Bowl. If I'd bet off
That looked
that,
not so good. So he knows he doesn't know what he's talking about.
whatever. I've got a little bit left here that I've got to finish. That I've been
You're
trying
struggling
to finish
through.
for
You have been. That's why I was like,
a
babe,
hot minute.
you've had that forever. You don't like it, huh? Ooh, and you took it all in one. Oh, it's that bad that you made the grimace face. Do I really want to taste it then?
Yes, you're gonna try it and
A
you're gonna
baby
rate
little
it.
bit.
You're gonna
A baby
rate it.
a little bit.
Yeah, but we're gonna do that in a few minutes.
You're even like talking funny. It's like it even made everything go.
Yeah.
So if I share with the group, I started sleeping with my CPAP this week.
You just did. So yeah, go for it.
It's been an adventure.
So Beth had previously, before last night, had a snoring problem.
Well, I'm more in a snoring problem. Well, I had a snoring problem. Then you said I stopped breathing in New Hampshire.
Yeah, it's called
I always say it like that.
It's called
sleep apnea.
sleep apnea.
And I did a study test, a sleep study.
Mm-hmm.
And I did a pretty aggressive.
Sleep apnea.
And I started sleeping with the machine this week. First night, sucked balls. I must have woke up 100
And we
times.
also have a wild ass cat now.
Who is now taken to attacking the hose.
And attacking us in the middle of the night.
Well, he's not really attacking us as much as he's attacking
I
his
literally
tail.
wiggled my toe and he fucking jumped on my toe.
Did he try to bite it because he tried to bite mine?
He like attacked my foot and went, ah.
Thank
And he
goodness there's a
doesn't
blanket
bite hard.
over it.
He just goes, ah. I'm like, what the fuck is
He
wrong with
has
this cat?
to be a still kitten if he's that hyper.
We have a super sweet cat. You guys
And
have seen
because
it.
I looked up, is it normal for a
Milo,
cat
the
to
whiskey
chase a
cat.
tail? And it said, for young kittens, yes. And I'm like, but he's big. I don't know. Maybe Beth is snoring
Beth's
because Greg did a good
No,
job.
it has nothing to do with that, dude.
No.
You know what I didn't turn on? I didn't turn on the little lights underneath. What color should we go with tonight? What are you feeling?
Orange.
Orange.
You glad you met
so
me?
orange is going to look like that.
Oh, it looks like yellow. That's, I mean, it just looks like regular lights.
All right,
We could have
works.
that.
Well, that works. So, no.
Better
Yeah, but
tears at nighttime, too. Jessica, are they older cats and they're still like that? Because if that's the case, Milo's going to end up being like Sky eventually and getting his own room at nighttime.
which means you have to bring them upstairs.
Which means you
We've
have to
always
bring
had
him
a
upstairs.
one-story house.
Which
where we
means you
could
have to
do
bring him
that.
upstairs because you go to bed after me.
We literally had a cat that would be like start meowing at
And seriously, Allison, he is totally finagled his way.
Down at the end of the hall, and she would put herself and be like,
at 11 o'clock, she'd start meowing at you.
And you go in
I
there.
think Milo would probably eventually do that. I feel like eventually as well. But Allison's he found us. We got him marked for a porch kitty.
Yep.
And then it got really cold. It's so cute now, though. I hated it.
Kitty.
I hated it. Now I love it. I'm like, well, you should be in commercials.
His hair's kind of grown over it.
Should be in commercials. Because he's a beautiful cat. He's a lynx Siamese kitty, which means he's a tabby Siamese mix.
He's a little handsome boy. He hangs out.
The dogs, we're still incorporating him.
They were all sleeping on the bed together.
At least Mick isn't trying to eat him anymore, but he gets on the move, and him and Lucy are both like, where are you going? We are your dungeon masters. You must regulate where you are allowed to go through us.
It's all good, though. You want to jump into some stories?
Of course.
Real quick. We'll jump into some
anyways, no, but my CPAP.
CPAP. Okay, let's go back to that.
So I slept with it for the first night Tuesday. Must have woken up 100 times.
If anybody has a snoring issue, it literally...
It's not always just your snoring, though. That's the part where you hold your breath.
Oh, yeah. You aren't breathing.
Yeah.
For some fucking...
I did it for 50 seconds, according to at a time sometimes, according to the study.
Yeah.
Molly had an extra one, so she said you could have... She was like, I'll lend it. Oh, you could just have it. First night sucked balls. Second night I was so tired.
And I think I've gotten the best night of sleep.
Both of us. Wednesday night I was so tired I slept like a log and felt great. Like it's the best I've probably felt in 5 years.
Really?
Felt great on Wednesday. I mean, I haven't been not tired in a day. I can't remember since when.
Especially waking up.
Yeah. Right? And so then Wednesday night we drank too much, and so I think I slept with it for like 30 minutes before I was like, fuck this shit.
If you saw the show,
and then
with my buddy on, so
last night was better, except the air intake I realized hums. So every time it hums, and then when I take an in breath, it hums louder because that's where it goes through the filter, the air intake. So I just stuffed cotton balls in my ears last night.
Woom said, I hear CPAP smears are less than fun.
No, that's just pap smears.
Oh. I don't know the rules.
And those aren't fun. They put this cold thing in you, and then they crank you open, and then they put a swab in you. It's like,
is that how it goes?
Yeah. So Wednesday was the best day. Today I did not wake up tired. I did not get tired till the end of the day. But I think
it's also fucking Friday.
But I also haven't been sleeping with it all night yet. Like I made it to
7 a.m.
5:50, and then today 7 a.m. That's the longest. And I'm pretty sure I only made it to 7 because Milo attacked the cord and woke me up.
He's been a dick all night. Fucker was in my water on my nightstand. I'm like, you know, knocking shit off my nightstand.
You had it covered. Like my cup is lidded now.
Knocked my phone off. Playing with shit.
He plays with your inhaler all the time. Like I end up putting it under a pillow.
Goes and like he's scratching on which I'm happy he's scratching on the scratching post. But
I think he might be scratching on the end of the couch though by his kitty litter bag.
What is he scratching on? Is he scratching on that, or is he scratching on my couch in my bedroom?
90% of the time.
We're those people that have a couch in their bedroom.
90% of the time, I think it's the scratch pad thingy we got him. But I was looking for him this morning when I heard it, and I was like, "Where are you,
fucker?" And then you put the flashlight on, and he's gone. He disappears.
He's like Catwoman.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to sleep with it tonight, even though it's a beverage night, and see what happens.
I don't know.
But I have been feeling better.
Good.
Yeah, that's the key. I just am tired of being tired. That was the biggest thing.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
well, I'm happy. You're happy. Happy wife.
Happy life.
Happy fucking husband. You ready?
Allison said, wait, y'all manifested this cat from the Whiskey Kitty. Might have been.
Literally,
he may have heard it on the street.
Kitty, because when we got the drawing done, it's like crooked ear, left ear. His left ear is clipped.
Which I guess that's the common error, but we didn't know that when we made
I had no
Whiskey
idea.
Kitty.
We were thinking like he got in a knife. She got, well, it was originally the female, right?
Mhm.
She got in a knife fight.
She's still originally the female.
Yep. So, but this female coming up right here.
Are you
She's
talking about my
the
shirt?
OG. We already did.
We did, but you're going to say thanks, Holly, for sending me.
I said thanks to Heather.
I know.
I mean, Holly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Holly D. Absolutely. Holly D.
I love this shirt. I will say
Insomniac
go 3
fashion.
times bigger than you normally get.
Yeah. Bigger.
Bigger.
Because it's just a
Oh, my
little
Lord.
smaller.
She needs
as
eyebrow
you
help
order it.
more than she needs lip. Nope, she needs lip help. Well,
So
they're pretty
Jess,
even.
Jessica asked, why wasn't he named Whiskey? Well, hindsight 2020.
No, because I read a book and the name was Milo and I fell in love with the name.
But fuck, I was like,
We didn't
God,
think about it until afterwards. It's kind of like Chanel should really be named Coco. So Coco Chanel. Coco's much funner.
nope,
Whiskey
I
Kitty's
named
funner.
Chanel.
No, I
'cause
named
said it's a
Chanel.
West Coast Chanel West
No,
Coast.
you
Nope.
didn't.
And
I
you
said she was Chanel because she's fancy.
Yeah, and I said Chanel West Coast, and you're like Chanel, and I was like, it's a white girl because you have a white Audi. It's a white girl.
She should have been Coco.
Nope.
Yep.
I think of Coco as the girl that's married to Ice-T.
I don't know
That's
who she
Coco.
is. I don't know who she is.
Google it real quick.
No, anyways.
She is in.
We always rethink names after they've already been in place for like 3 weeks.
now
and then
his
you can't
middle
change
name
it.
is Whiskey.
Yeah, Milo Whiskey Kitty Lamontagne.
So
MWKL. Oh, that's like a rapper name. MWKL. What?
stupid.
Kind of is.
We
like
haven't done a
rapper name.
cheers yet. Fuck. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Real quick.
What do you guys think is worse, her eyebrows or her lips?
Drink.
Because I'm really torn. I think her eyebrows are tattooed on, and she needs to go get her money back because they only did half of them.
All right. So this woman, the woman with the world's quote unquote world's largest lips, is now shifting her attention to other parts of her appearance, which I'm not sure how you can switch your attention to anything.
How you make
other
anything?
than
How do
that
you make these go away?
dinosaur looking.
I mean,
What is happening there?
okay, so I've had friends that've got lip injections nowhere near this
Her
full.
Mouth
it
looks like a
it
butthole.
almost it stretches your skin so you get sores kind of all over. Can you imagine what she looked like 2 days after she got that injection done?
Is that an injection?
Oh fuck yeah, it's an injection.
I don't know. I don't even know. I'm looking at it on my laptop. I should probably be looking
But
at it.
I don't understand why
with
she
you
doesn't
guys,
think
but
there's something wrong with her eyebrows. Like I see the eyebrows before I see
those
the
are
lips.
tattooed on.
I know,
right?
but
Those
they're
have
like
to be
they're like a
tattooed.
half. That's like she got them right here.
So there's some other pictures. You can go Google world's biggest lips. But
Don't do female lips though.
throw out.
Would you call them early later?
Lady
lips. I was like, nope.
Abundance of caution on how you
Not lady
Google
lips.
that.
Lady lips is going to give you a whole other view.
Because you don't want to know, like, don't go. Never
brain is probably the worst
Google
part of
blue
that.
waffle. That's a.
Woman's
that's
not
another-
wrong. He goes, her brain is probably the worst part of that abomination.
Yeah, you thought this was Photoshop, Jessica? No.
No.
So
See, Osiris said I'd like to. That's what I was like. I was like, you know, that mouth gives a good BJ.
that is a mouth butthole right there.
It is.
That's a prolapse butthole. Right?
I
That's
don't know
how we
what-
like to leave
I don't know
this
what a
show
prolapse
off.
butthole looks
Like
like.
where it's falling out.
No, that's not prolapse. That's like
Nope. That's a prolapse.
that's
butthole.
like oh, never mind. I'm not going to say it. That's like a blue waffle.
That's what I just said. Do not Google that.
Don't Google blue waffle.
I've never Googled it.
You'll
in
never
my
come
entire
back
life.
from it.
I just know people that have.
Yeah.
And
Meat
there's
curtains. Yes, DJ.
there's certain things that I've never Googled.
Looks like a terrible allergic reaction. She's not wrong.
Yeah. So she said she's.
How do you think she talks? Do you think she talks like the guy from the Fat Albert cartoon
how does
remember
she
the guy
drink water?
with a straw? She drinks everything with a straw.
Right?
Sometimes it's a meat straw. Sometimes it's a plastic straw
A meatsicle.
or a metal straw.
A
Yeah.
meatsicle, a plastic straw.
How does she eat? Do you think she makes a mess?
Dude, it's like.
But do you guys, did any of you guys ever see the Fat Albert cartoon?
hey, oh yeah. I used to
the
love
guy
it.
that had like
Cosby Show.
do
And
that
then he
like he
became a
had
fucking woman rapist. And I was like, we're not allowed to
well,
talk about him.
Fat Albert wasn't
I mean,
even on air anymore after like
no, I
1983.
know.
But I wonder if she talks funny. I almost feel like you
Try
would
and
have
talk
to.
like her.
No.
Cautious. Use caution on that
no.
one.
I'll just say something wrong.
Probably.
So we're gonna cut
We're
that off
move
at the
on.
we're gonna cut that off at the path and be like, nope, Beth's not gonna open her mouth about that.
Do
one.
it. Do it. Talk like this chick.
TJ said it's a prolapse butthole after being stuffed back inside.
Or does she just have like a big? Is it more?
Dumb Donald? Yes, Dumb Donald.
Is it a lisp? It's not a lisp.
No, it's not a lisp because that's your tongue. It's almost like she can't pronunciate, but she probably says like pronunciate.
It's what you would imagine a vagina talking like.
I have never imagined a vagina talking. And if I ever do, we need medication.
Pretty much that. Do you think Preparation H would help her lips?
Who's Heather Lynn?
Needs to stop with it. Black Rifle.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if you do it carefully, it could be like Steph's look great. She looks horrible for like 4 days afterwards. I've thought about doing it because the older you get, the thinner your lips get, but I also heard it hurts like a motherfucker. So can you imagine what she must go through? Because they are literally injecting needles into your lips.
Swelling and all that.
Stretching all that skin.
All right. So she's going to go after the world's biggest cheekbones next.
She's going to end up looking like the girl with the one boob, the uniboob.
She's 25, previously hit the headlines after revealing she'd spent $8,000 or probably $8,000 on her voluptuous pout.
No, it's not cheap. It's very expensive.
She began her transformation in 18 and is modeling herself as a Bratz doll. Or modeling herself after a Bratz doll.
Okay, I'm going to look at Bratz doll real quick because I'm pretty sure they don't
there's
look
little
like that.
kid dolls. They're like little hooker
They're
kid
like
dolls.
scary looking ones, but they don't look like that.
We talked about those a while back.
What's this thing doing?
And to that end, she's had surgery on her jaw and had filler placed in her chin. So, I like that picture.
Say that again.
Really,
she's had what? Surgery on her
chin.
Okay.
Filler. She's going after the. That's basically it. She's done that.
Brat dolls look nothing like that.
I don't know. She began.
They do have full lips, but they're not ridiculously full.
Yeah. So she started this shit in 2018.
Oh my gosh, they're expensive as fuck too.
Now she's turning her attention to her cheeks.
This is who she thinks she looks like.
Cheekbone fillers. So I'm just saying, what do you do?
But this is also a cartoon.
You come up here in a second. There we go.
Oh, he's barking at the cat.
I don't know. So, Mick found the cat. So if you hear the dog barking,
but they're not in the same room. That's why she probably.
Yeah, they're separated by a baby gate.
He probably came out of his kitty litter. He loses his shit every time he comes out of the kitty litter for some reason.
All right, so
it's Lucy joining the party. You gonna go kill them? Don't say that out loud. That cop's in trouble for saying he was going to kill that dude when you arrested him. So
what?
Huh?
What?
There's a cop that the guy was resisting arrest. He's like, "Why are you so effing
I'll be
stupid?"
right back. Hang on a second.
Just yell at him. Look, he heard you coming, so he's done.
Hey.
I still can't get over this chick's eyebrows. Like, I think she should worry about her eyebrows before she moves on from any other part of her body. Does nobody else appreciate that she only got 3/4 of her eyelid or eyebrow done? She literally doesn't have this part of her eyebrow. Look at my finger. Like, that's.
So if you guys don't know, we actually do this from our house, and our dogs are right downstairs. So if you're listening in on
they
the
like
audio,
to make an appearance every once in a while.
The dogs do like to make an appearance every once in a while. I'm just saying, like, when you have lips, let's bring it back up. When you have lips like this,
just let it go.
Stop that shit, ladies.
And her chin is really pointy.
Right?
But she probably had to do her chin because you couldn't see it anymore after she got her lips
There's
done.
weird dudes that do this shit too. You know that, right?
The lizard guy.
Well, no. I mean, you have tattoo face, like want to look like a lizard, but you have dudes that want to kind of, I don't know if it's feminize them. They want to do the Barbie guy thing with that.
The eyebrows too.
Eyebrows, all that. I'm going to go murder somebody.
Oh my gosh. They're being ridiculous.
Just keep talking.
So, yeah, I can't help her. I don't know. So we're going to move on to my next story, which is bitch kicked by a moose, which is crazy part of this is it's like in the middle of a city in Alaska. Oh, don't hurt Bomber. Bomber's hurt you guys. So we're trying to be very careful with him. Um, I'm so not good on the spot. So I'm gonna play this video as soon as I can find. Well, I can't play the video until Greg gets back. So, anyways, this woman is walking in Alaska. She's walking her dog when a moose came up behind her and kicked her in the head. And it was all caught on tape because this family was driving by and saw the moose like coming up. Weird thing was, is the moose just walked up, kicked her in the back of the head, and kept going. This woman was walking her dog. She was on the ground. So it was good somebody found her because she probably would have froze to death because it's Alaska. And she just said she didn't realize that she had been kicked by the moose. She thought she got hit by a bicyclist because that's how hard the force of the kick was.
Bitch got kicked in the head.
She did. Let me see if I can make this bigger.
Donkey punched her.
Okay, here we go. Hold on. I'm gonna.
Sorry for my absence. I had to go regulate. Regulators mount up.
Okay, so.
All right, you ready?
Connect it again. Yeah.
Can you just leave that thing connected?
Sure.
That way you don't have to go through that over and over and over and over.
I just said sure. Let's see.
All right. We got video of this bitch being kicked
like
in the head?
town. It's like downtown. I mean, I don't really know.
Fuck,
Alaska.
I didn't know we had video of it.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't. Can you blow it up? Are you able to stretch screen or like, yeah.
Let's see.
Is there a video of this?
Yes. What do you think you're looking at? Okay, he's going. He's going. She's like, hey.
Boonk. Oh, shit.
And then he just keeps going.
It's like left paw.
And then he stops, and that's when they finally start yelling at him because they were worried. They were worried he was going to go back and get her again. But this is like in the middle of a town. Well, this is the lady and her dog. She walks her dog 3 times a day. And she said when she got hit, she thought she got hit by a bike. That's like the force was so hard.
Oh,
she thought she got.
She didn't see it coming?
No, it was coming behind her.
Damn.
Here it is again.
Oh, I see. And now I see her. I thought it was a fire hydrant or something. Oh, that's why. The mirror comes up.
Well, she does real quick because she's like, "Lee!" You know. They stopped. They pulled her over the snowbank somehow and took her dog home and then took her to the hospital. She has 3 staples and like 60 stitches, bruises everywhere from falling on her face. But she refuses to. She got bitch
plugged in.
Bitch. She got bitch punched from the back.
bitch slapped from the back.
Yeah, I know it's Alaska, but does that seem weird to you that it was just like in the middle of town?
Yeah, no, I think that's pretty common.
Is
in Maine, living in I don't remember living in Maine, but like Maine, it just moose and shit like that.
I've only seen one moose ever, and it was the way up the mountains in New Hampshire. But I didn't like. Why would he just come up and kick her? He just could have gone right around her.
Our dog and her is
he's just
threat.
A thug.
Yeah, he's
like a moose thug.
Moose.
He's a moose gangsta.
Moose thug. Not a moose. Maybe he's a moose knuckle.
No.
Head.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's well done.
Like that?
No, but it was well done.
I know it was stupid.
All right, give me a little sip of that horrible whiskey.
We don't know if it's horrible.
No, I saw your face and I saw Travis's face. And if Travis does a grimace.
But Beth has a backup bottle over there just in case.
I have my handy dandy favorite.
Penelope. Penelope. Can I have some ice?
Yes, of course.
All right, so we'll jump into Beth's whiskey review.
Just give me like one finger.
Yeah, so Beth's whiskey review, the new
do you have a new one?
Logo up there.
I haven't even seen it.
Absolutely. Taste, rate, and enjoy.
What's it doing?
The best unknown whiskey review ever.
It's
basically what we go with.
Hold on. It's clocking on my end. Give me a sec. It's all me, not you.
It's all you.
It's all me.
Not me.
It's me, not you. Oh, you know what? That's why I can't leave it connected.
Okay,
jacks everything
refresh. Up. Okay.
It jacks it all up.
All right.
Oh, I do remember this vaguely. You showed it to me last Saturday.
I just made it. Because I fucking
that's
deleted the
pour
last
for something
one.
that's probably going to
Can I have
balls.
that one?
No.
Yeah. Hand me
Not
that.
until I'm done suffering through this one.
No. I know what I'm rating that one. The worst and the best part. I love getting whiskey recommendations.
Yes.
Of course. And one of our friends, our close friends, lives across the street from our house.
You can just say his name.
Ian. He's been on the show before.
He swore by it.
This one. He's like,
but I'm wondering if he
great.
had beverages before he had this.
Yeah. So he goes, this one's awesome. And I was
good.
like, sure, I'll buy it. It's pretty inexpensive.
It's 49% and 98%.
Let me give the background on it. Yeah, so it's Devil's River Agave Bourbon. So it's sweet. It's 80 proof, 40 ABV. Bourbon whiskey with natural agave. Let me read this side. We infused our award-winning bourbon with an all-natural 100% blue Weber agave for a simply smooth expression, kissed with agave nectar, which makes it sweet.
The nectar makes it sweet. That's why it's sweet.
Right? We crafted this whiskey to provide a smooth and slightly sweet finish. You can enjoy it any way you'd like. We'd recommend a bourbon margarita.
That's what they said?
Yeah.
Never even heard of a bourbon margarita.
Neither have I.
Makes me go, oh.
Very, very Texas. Like Travis tried it and he's like, yeah, this is very
And he
Texas.
made it. I learned
Very
something
caramelly.
tonight. And I like caramelly. Like Penelope is caramelly.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of caramel and vanilla. This is wicked sweet. I think that's what I don't like about it.
Jess just said she's going to have a glass of whiskey with you. Hang on. What don't you like about it? What do you like about it?
It's got a weird taste.
The sugar.
It really is super sweet. So I don't like that about it, but I like it about it because it covers the pepper. Because behind the sweet is a pepper.
But I'm not a big pepper fan either. So let's compare.
Look at the color difference.
That's what I was just going to say. Let's compare the color difference. This is one
Take
of
that
your
one.
top rated, Penelope.
That's one of the bottles I buy
Penelope.
over and over and over again.
Sit
There's
down.
only like 3 or 4
So
whiskeys.
it's like almost a blonde.
Can you take down the whiskey sign?
Oh,
You
I'm
can't see
sorry.
it.
Yep. It's almost a blonde versus like a very, very caramel. Can't zoom in on, unfortunately, but yeah, like the Penelope.
This is the sweet one. This is the Penelope. I call it Penelope because it's
Penelope.
what it should be called. I'm gonna go with
Hang on, I gotta find a fucking marker.
third sip.
I need to get the new board. I need a new board over here.
Yeah, not any better. 2.8.
Shit, my marker died.
Here's a pencil.
I got one right
What's
here.
my lowest rating on there?
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, it's around there. We're gonna go over here. Let's say 24th,
24th.
25th,
Oh, my watch is done.
24th.
Hey, do you guys have any recommendations for a smartwatch that doesn't cost $800?
Yeah, that's a good question. What the fuck is this called? Devil's River.
I don't like it. I'm still making a funny
Would
face.
you say 2.4?
2 point?
What was it
I
first?
said 2.8, but I feel like that's still on the high end, so maybe 2.6. But Ian loved it, so now we
2.8.
have
You
a
gotta go with
whiskey.
your OG.
Okay.
2.8.
What's look at some old ones. What's my
All right.
lowest? I'm
the
interested.
lowest ever? Woom said an Apple Watch is less than $400. Like if it actually is an Apple, it is not anything new, bro.
Wait,
All right.
no, they're way more expensive than that.
Hibiki, which we don't have anymore.
Nope, that was
a
Japanese one.
2.3. That was
Okay.
the very first one I did.
And you
And
know what?
somebody gave me a recommendation.
And quite honest, we should probably try it again because my palate
Nah.
has definitely grown. But
I don't
maybe
think
not.
so.
But it was wicked expensive, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like $60. Buffalo Trace, you hated.
But I retried.
3.3.
I retried.
We've done
And
that
gave it a
one
little bit a 3.8
You've done 3. Would
because
you
Travis
say? Would you
loves
do
it. I think I gave the last one a 3.8.
Yeah, something like that.
Third time's the charm.
JD, Jack Daniel's honey whiskey to 3.
I mean,
that's over this one.
that's expected for
honey whiskey.
and it's
Yeah.
Jack Daniels. I
And
mean, it's
the
low end
greatest
Jack Daniels.
backpacking booze of all time. Oh, Oban lit that one.
The one that's never moved and has dust on it.
2.0.
Oh fuck!
Remember that one's
I
got
really
that.
didn't like that one.
I'm surprised. So
Why are you surprised I didn't like it?
That was like a $60 bottle of whiskey.
Price doesn't make it good. Always.
Because I try and mix them up with
I've told you that I've
also.
had $5 bottles of wine that I thought were delicious.
Yeah, I know.
So you can't go by price.
Oban is just the name, and then a Whistle Pig,
Right
that
there.
one that fucking got dust on it. Also 3.8.
Oh, hey, that could be worse.
Those are like the low ends.
So
I mean,
yeah,
that's really
2.8. I think Ian has a whiskey here for his drinking pleasure whenever he would like a
That's
glass
fine.
of whiskey when he comes over.
It's good. mean, you guys are anybody.
Brand new older models.
You're welcome. Come swing by, have a glass of whiskey. Come up.
Ian,
Anybody, swing by on your way out of town.
we just had this conversation.
I said on your way out of town. It's all right.
Or
Or if you're near town, come do a
if I already
podcast.
know you.
Slow down there.
There's nothing. It's just, okay, let me be honest. When you've never met somebody before and you spend
5 days with them.
5 days with them, girls and boys are very different.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a thing. This is actually this is a good thing. Good point. We talked about like Greg coming out.
Greg was great.
He was an amazing
He
person.
was amazing.
He is an amazing
You
person.
just don't know what their likes
habits
or
are.
what your similarities are.
And then a girl that, i.e. Beth, walks around
Normally
nearly nude.
in booty shorts and no bra.
Yeah.
Fucking miserable for 5 days
Why?
because I have to walk around in regular clothes and a bra.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's a fair assessment. So a dude, like I can just throw some shorts on. Like I wear boxers. It's basically like having nothing on anyway.
My perfect end of the day after working out is coming home, taking the best shower ever, and putting on a very comfy t-shirt and either great like
Just
pajama
short
booty shorts or
whatever.
sweatpants if
Yeah.
it's cold. And you can't do that when you have company.
Nope, you're right.
You have to be respectable.
We were out of town a lot of it though. Or gone.
You were gone for a day.
I felt like I was gone for a long time.
Well, that's because you drank a lot, but you were literally gone for 20,
like I was
you were gone for 24 hours, which is great. And I loved Greg and he is welcome back anytime.
Now that you know.
Now that I know, but still, I mean, what's the saying? Company is like fish. It goes bad after 3 days or something like that.
I've never heard that. But
There's
that's
a
an awesome
saying. There's a saying. Companies like fish. It goes bad after 3 days.
We're gonna make we need a shirt. Just a,
Here's the also the difference. There are a lot of our friends on here that I have met
yeah.
and hung out with, and
Well,
I
you can
know what to expect, and
Just
I'm
be like,
compatible,
chill.
and
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
I don't have to worry about
Jessica,
entertaining.
exactly. You're definitely invited.
Yes, Jessica, you're definitely invited. Bill's invited. Craig's invited. Ruben's invited.
You're gonna walk around with
No, I'm not gonna walk around with any. Like, I'm just gonna wear
I'm like,
clothes with
for
all these
her,
guys.
Like, okay, that's
but
fine.
I'm gonna walk around all these guys with clothes on. But I still know what to expect.
And now you do with him.
yes, like he invited us to come out to California. We'll probably go
Yeah.
eventually
Well, we have
when
friends
it's
in
not
California as well
$500
anyway.
to fly to California. But
But that is something that, like, because I get amped up on, like, yeah, come visit, dude. I'm like, hell yeah.
you're a very gracious host, and sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna fucking
And then
murder
I end
you.
up like 4 days deep into a bender.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to cut off the drinking spout.
Well, because you get sick now that you're
Just
older.
get run down.
You get run like you used to be able to do that when you were 30, and now you try to do that at 46, and you're like,
I do a
don't-
pretty goddamn good job.
you were anxious one day, you started feeling like crap the next day, and I was like, when you gonna learn, fool?
My battery's like.
But yeah,
Oh, shit, hang on a second.
so your favorite house guests are Allison and Brian and Jessica. Yes. But Allison, I'm actually your favorite house guest because you live in a way cooler place than I do. You have a beach.
Jessica?
No,
Or Allison? Yeah.
And I know you and Brian so well that I probably might walk around without a bra
Yeah, you'd
in
be
front of
fine
those
with
two
that.
and fart in front of them. Not really. I don't fart in front of anyone,
But you could,
I
like,
could.
no problem. Like, and they'd be fine. It's just,
I
how
mean,
they roll.
Alice and I are,
Yeah, 2 peas in a pod.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love my peeps.
Yeah.
I love all these peeps and that you can come visit. But how about you come for 2 days if we don't know each other in person yet? That's a great rule, right? Come visit, stay 2 nights with the Lamontaines, and then go to Austin.
I'll go. And you fly out of Austin.
2
That's
nights to get to know someone is a great night because sometimes you think you know somebody and then you get here and you're like, what the actual fuck is wrong with this person? Nope, not gonna lie, it's happened.
When? Cautious. Be cautious.
That's why my mouth's closed.
You know what? Whatever. You're all welcome.
I might sound like a bitch. I'm not trying to sound like a
Just
bitch.
hit me up.
I'm just calling a spade
I'll
a
send
spade.
Beth to Phoenix.
Oh fuck yeah! There you go.
we'll just,
You sent me
we'll
to
just
Phoenix,
tear the house
or
down.
I'll go see Jessica. Though she doesn't live near a beach. She lives where it's cold.
It's still beautiful out
No,
there.
it is, but I need beach if I'm going. I need beach in my life so badly right now. Like I even told you at the, I was like, I need a motherfucking Mexican vacation.
We're going.
Well, no, we're not, because we're going to Port Aransas in May and Colorado
That's
in
the
August.
beach, isn't it? I don't know. I've never been to Port
Are
Aransas.
you really gonna?
Do we want to go to Port Aransas or do
Yes.
we want to go somewhere else?
No, we do want to go to Port Aransas because it's 2 hours away.
Okay, so my wife is like, my wife being this woman over here.
This lucky girl.
Yeah, this lucky lady. Jesus Christ. Okay, I know we want to go with the neighbors and bring everybody and just have like a fucking great time. But is Port Aransas the place you want to go do that?
I've heard it's a very cute town. It's 2 hours away. It's South Padre on a smaller scale.
South Padre is small as fuck. What are you talking about?
No, it's not.
South Padre is tiny.
It's not tiny from a Texas perspective. You're
It
thinking
is
about
tiny.
it from a California perspective.
I'm
We're
like
going to fucking Port Aransas. So
I'm like thinking.
if you don't plan the vacation, you guys.
I plan all the fucking
Not
vacations.
this one. I plan the Memorial Day vacation.
Oh my God, we're gonna die.
Yeah, it's all right.
We're
Let's
not,
meet somewhere. I need
they're
to
not
make
gonna
it.
have
Yes,
food.
Jessica.
They're not gonna have a convenience store.
They're
We're gonna die.
oh my God, what do you think? It's the 1920s. They're gonna have restaurants and bars.
They're all gonna be shuttered.
They're gonna have sushi.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
I'm not gonna fucking eat it.
You ate sushi in Padre. Why would you
South
not?
Padre is closer to Mexico. I'll eat that fucking sushi.
Because all the chemicals in the Mexican water
no,
are
it's totally
good for
fine
you.
there. Port A has
Hey,
more.
when did
oil
you turn into a
refineries.
baby? When did you turn into a little girl?
More oil
Oil
refineries than like everywhere.
South Padre does. That's the place that I would go as a child, and we would have to take baby oil.
No, fuck off. Houston is up the road from there, and that's where all the
South
refineries.
Padre, I would go swimming in the ocean, and my mom would have to take baby oil to get the tar off my skin.
The tar?
Well, oil, whatever that black shit is that you come out of the ocean with. That's like, oh,
Oil. She used oil.
She used baby oil on that
so
sticky
she
shit.
used a refined version of what was already on
But it got
you.
it off you. Baby oil gets everything off you. Baby oil gets you off. No, I'm kidding.
But seriously, it does.
It's bad for you. Don't
It
do
can.
that. It's bad. You shouldn't put that on your privates.
Well, don't insert it into yourself.
Ew.
Call you a grease monkey at that point.
We're going to Port A. It's inexpensive. It's like a 3-day weekend for like $600.
Wim said coconut oil is good.
It
Works
is
better.
good. Allison has shared that.
I've just never been
Celine
there,
has
so I
shared
like
that.
to give Beth shit. I'd never been to South Padre. I was like, am I going to?
Have I ever let you down when
Mexico?
I don't plan them very often, but when I do, they're okay. They're not highfalutin, but
I planned all the California
But
adventures.
nor is Mexico. Well, we lived in Phoenix. It took a whole 5 hours to get there. You're like, we're here. Good luck. I'm kidding.
No, we have friends. I knew the place. I'd been there a few times with a few ladies. Knew where to go.
One lady.
No,
You took batshit crazy before you took me.
I had other girlfriends before
No,
that.
you didn't.
No?
No.
Good. Yeah, I'm glad you are happy with that knowledge.
I know all your history.
No, you don't know any of my history.
I know your important
You
history.
know I was a stripper back in the day.
Were you like Magic Mike? Oh,
Yes.
we should go see the new Magic Mike movie. Then you can relate.
No, I want to go see Cocaine Bear, which is her next story.
He said it's doing great.
Yeah, it's crushing.
Good segue, bitch.
Evidently,
Cheers.
it's crushing. Cheers, cheers, cheers. So evidently, it's getting really good reviews.
Well, because what's his name is in it?
Who?
Ray
Cocaine
Liotta. That's his last
Oh,
movie.
that was his last movie. That's right. So, okay, I think it's gonna be, and it's already up for
It's
a
so
bunch
bad
of
I have to
awards.
drink it fast. Oh,
Yeah, just slam that shit. Ian,
I just
you can
took a huge-
There's a whole
huge
bottle
gulp.
of fucking whiskey over
Little-
here.
little-
So
Costa Rica.
let's go to Costa Rica tomorrow.
Room says, I know a hotel owner in Costa Rica. Place is
Cocaine
gorgeous. You
Bear
want to hook up?
is already.
Yes, motherfucker.
Yeah,
yes.
we'll meet up in Costa
But
Rica.
I
We're
won't.
gonna-
There's a lot of sharks there, so I'm gonna stay.
No,
in
that's
the,
where Corey goes. Remember, Corey has a friend up in New Hampshire.
that
they have a
owns
house
Yes,
on
but
the
that doesn't
beach.
mean there's not a lot of sharks there. Just because
Nah,
Corey goes.
Fuck it, whatever.
It's
Co-
warm water.
I don't care.
Gray whites.
How many great whites did you see in like anywhere in Mexico?
I don't go deep enough.
You were snorkeling.
I was scuba diving.
scuba diving.
Yes,
Doing
I
all
will
the
scuba dive in Costa Rica. I will not surf. Surfing days are done, gone, over.
Nah. You
I
can
do-
boogie board.
I'm not going to do that either because I like my arms and I like my legs.
Stop it. Cocaine Bear is already being called one of the
Yes, Room.
best
Seriously, yes.
movies of the year.
Come with me, Allison.
The first reviews of Cocaine Bear are starting to come in, and dare we say the film might actually be good. There's a trailer attached, and it's out. You can find the trailer anyway. It's fucking hilarious. In case you're not aware of this particularly,
DJ
we've
gets
talked about
this
this,
too.
of course.
We talked about the movie when it first came
Yeah,
out.
when it just came
The
out.
preview.
But, so yeah, it's loosely
what do you
based
call
on
that?
preview.
No, it's called a trailer.
Yeah.
Why is
It's
there
loosely
always
based on the
gnats up
true
here?
story of a few years back, where the
But
bear
they
only ate like
exaggerate
a little bit.
They
And then it
exaggerate it.
ran for like 100 yards and it fucking died.
It died
it
on
was-
its own, right?
Yeah, but it only had ingested like a couple grams. Or 2 grams.
Was it the cocaine that killed it?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
even though it was so little, it was way too much
But
for
it
its
had
natural
eaten
system.
its entire system, like its entire belly and everything. It had eaten everything.
In him?
Yeah.
Why? Why doesn't it do that to people?
No. So, well, okay. So this normally humans like do the
Well, it
snorty
still goes.
No, he ingested.
So
he
it went in.
ate kilos of it, and his whole system was packed with
Oh,
cocaine.
poor baby.
No, he had a fucking
No,
party.
you know that had to hurt. If
No.
it ate through his body,
His heart just exploded, like fucking crocodile. We were talking crocodile Dundee the other day.
right?
So in real life, the black bear happened across a load of cocaine that had been ditched by a smuggler in the 80s. In the movie, the version, dude, the fucking go watch the preview. I really want to see this. Like, there aren't many movies that I'll spend like $20 on. And I had a conversation about this at my work function the other night. And I was like, and a side note I'll talk about here in just a second. But people are like, what is this like a Van Wilder kind of? I was like, yeah, it's exactly like a Van
Is
Wilder.
it really though?
Yeah.
Is it
The movies,
slapsticky?
yeah, it's slapsticky. Like the thing's running down the road, it's running up trees, it's doing
Like a dark comedy?
Yeah, perfect way to put it.
Because he does attack people and
Yep.
kill people.
So this,
Because there's that one scene where their mom was like, climb the trees, bears can't climb the trees.
some dude,
And then he starts climbing the trees.
he's like, oh fuck it, he gets eaten.
Yes.
Right. So go check it out. I don't know. Everybody should check it.
Can we watch it here?
Alex is going to. Maybe can we get it on demand?
I'm wondering.
Yeah,
I'd rather
maybe.
watch that here than go to a movie theater. Although we could get movie popcorn. We're not gonna smoke some weed. I mean, we could do some mushrooms, but I'm not smoking weed. I'm not gonna even do some mushrooms.
What the fuck? What kind of logic are you?
I
on?
don't smoke anything. It kills me, unless it's cigarettes.
Oh wait.
Yeah, I need to stop that too.
So this is what. Okay. So this is what
I will watch it if we can watch it here, but
Okay.
not for $20. We'll rent it for $5.99.
I'm
So you
good
got to
with
wait a
that.
little while.
So we'll just have to watch it next weekend versus.
Who
this
knows?
weekend.
It might come out on Prime,
It might.
and then we won't have to pay.
Womb did say
Buckets.
eat the weed, Beth.
Well,
So we
you
live in
can't here
Texas
because
now.
there's not dispensaries.
Yeah, like
I mean, you
in
can, but it's
Colorado.
still illegal, and I can't rightfully do something illegal.
True. You're not rightfully allowed to do anything illegal.
I can't
like speed.
consciously
You
do.
can't speed.
I also can't consciously do anything
Yeah,
illegal
you're
because
not allowed to
I'm a
speed.
law-abiding citizen.
You're not allowed to not allowed to J-cross.
Jaywalk?
Jaywalk is that what it's called?
I mean, they're not really going to pull you over unless you cause an accident, but
So it turned into this. The conversation turned in from going from that because people thought this fucking thing was a documentary.
no. Who's
Yeah.
that fucking stupid? Because it says loosely based off of a
So most
loosely
people,
based off
and
real
the best
events.
person that brought this up was Betsy. And she's like, I really want to see this movie. And I said, I do too,
Here's
Beth.
Beth biting her tongue.
And I was like, no, because she wasn't the one. She knew what the premise
Oh,
was.
okay.
And she goes, it looks
Because I've only
really
met
good.
Betsy twice,
And she
and
goes,
both
"It
times I'm
looks
like,
really good.
I'm going to punch that woman
And
in the face.
everybody else was like, what is the cocaine bear? They're like, what the fuck? And I was
They
like, it's based on
really-
this and this and this. Right. So then we got onto this story of
Are we
documentaries.
weird? Like we knew that, and most people
No,
didn't.
no. Everybody knows that, right? So then we got on the story of documentaries, and the story of
Aw.
the Bear Man came up.
Oh, the guy that recorded
That
his own
Jesse
death.
made
A soundtrack too.
classic soundtrack.
You can never play that for the people at work.
Nature Nerd.
You can
Nature
never,
Nerd.
ever,
And
ever,
I said,
ever,
that
ever.
one part of the ending is the best part.
I've only listened to it once, and I can't listen to it
No.
ever
I
again.
told them the ending.
You did not tell them to go listen to it.
Oh, yeah, I did. I was like, if you really want to know how living with a bear is,
Not living with a bear. That's dying by a bear.
well, my AVP.
there are
who's
trainers that
sitting
live
right-
with bears.
My AVP's sitting right now. He's like, it was like super peaceful and all this. I was like,
Wait, what?
the doc doesn't necessarily show that He got
no, the doc
eaten
cuts off at a point where people are like, bears are great.
and
You
torn
should be best
apart,
friends.
as did his girlfriend.
Oh, I
Right?
did.
Which
His
we-
girlfriend died too.
Oh yeah, she's the one going. "Fuck back, fuck
I don't want to hear
back,"
it. It was so
right?
bad.
And I'm like, you guys do realize both of them got eaten, and they're like, no, we didn't know that. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
They live in a very well. They either live in a sheltered
Does the
world
doc?
or
Have you guys seen the doc? I swear to God, I'm like,
What does the documentary say?
it's all about the bear man or whatever.
But does it say he died by a
it
bear
says
attack?
he died by a bear attack,
Does it say his
but
girlfriend died by
but
a
it
bear
doesn't
attack?
have the audio. The audio,
The audio is
the important
vicious.
part.
There's this thing knowing that they died by the hand of a bear.
And there's another thing that
one
changes
capturing
you,
the
like
death
internally,
of
like
being
up in
eaten
here.
by a bear. It's like you can never not unhear that.
And that's what I love about it.
No, that's what I hate about it.
I love it. I love the fact that
I love living in ignorance.
no. What it does, it's called self-preservation.
Nope. I
Right?
love
Are you
living
still
in
drinking the
ignorance.
same
It's
fucking
so
one?
bad. Dude, I'm like trying to get the gumption to just
Do you have an empty beer? Dump
Not
that
yet.
shit out.
I
I'm
don't
like, throw it on the floor.
I
over
don't
there or
leave
something.
soldiers behind.
Here, drink this
nope,
one.
got
No,
it.
I'll just drink
got
some
it.
beer. Oof. That fucking
Oh,
Ian. you
that one made me
suck.
gag. Oh. Yeah, that should be way worse than a 2.8.
All right, we're downgrading it. It's first time ever. We're fucking downgrading a whiskey.
That should be like a
E-
2.1. Oh my god, that
We're-
made me gag. That eyes watering.
We're
Gagging.
downgrading this. Scratch out the 2.8.
My
We're
mouth is
going
still
with
watering.
what?
That's so bad.
Right. We're calling this the Ian
1.0.
1.0.
So that has to be the worst. Ian, love you with all my heart. I'm never
You
trusting
that
your.
even just did the heart thing.
I did. I love you with all my heart. I'm never trusting his recommendations again. One was PD and the other one sucked. Oh
So we go
gosh,
back to
That was so bad.
they had no idea that people that they were like torn apart and eaten.
They should never
there's
then.
this
Then they should
Awesome
never.
audio.
They should
of
never
everyone-
listen to the. Is that on the internet?
Yeah, it's all. Yeah, you can get it.
If you're live with a bear, it's different, but you'll still get mauled. No, there's bear trainers that have raised cubs.
And they've also had their head squished. Remember, I mean, we're talking.
They've had. Well, they've said that's they're wild fucking animals. You should never just be that
Here,
comfortable.
drink some of that.
No, I want my own glass. That was
just
so
get it
bad.
out of your mouth.
I got this. That's
Get
what
that
he said.
gnarly-
That's what he said. Get it out of
That's
your
what I was
mouth.
thinking. That's why I said it to you. Penelope.
That was so bad. I need like 6 ices, please. Ugh.
Six ices.
That was bad. Like I'm still reeling. I don't think I've ever had a whiskey make me feel.
Like you want to change your life and
Yeah.
not drink whiskey anymore.
Yeah.
I'll give you all the rest of the ice. That's all
Well,
we got.
here's what I didn't share. I'm not drinking on Wednesdays anymore
Why?
because it's really hard the rest of the week.
Yeah, we
I go to
didn't share
bed.
that.
I go to bed at 2 a.m.
She says that tonight, and then
No, and then I'm only drinking. I'm going back to drinking on Fridays only. I've been drinking a
did they
lot of
kill the
alcohol.
bear? Womb said
Yes,
it was
I think they
killed,
did.
and they found human rain. Dude, like
They always have to kill any animal that eats humans
There-
because then
but-
they get a taste for it.
but where they were at, there, dude, those grizzlies are 2,000 or 1,000, 1,500 pounds, whatever.
Doesn't
they're
mean people aren't
gigantic.
going to be out there again.
No, they fly into that, and then they had tents set up,
Do you think they're the only
and
people doing that?
literally it like ate through the wall and bit onto his head, and like,
Here's what
and
I
then
think
the
you
girl goes,
need to do.
Back.
If you're gonna do shit like that, you need to build an actual house, even if it's just out of plywood.
And you need a big ass gun.
Shotgun.
No, not a shotgun.
You need a 22. You need an axe.
a 22 is gonna.
I don't
do
even
it.
know. I don't listen, bitch. Did I even know what a 22 is? That's my little rifle. What is this?
That's 40 cal.
40 cal.
That's not gonna do it.
That is gonna. You're gonna
You
tell me
need
that's
one of
not gonna
them-
hurt him?
No.
Do I
they
need an
don't
elephant
care.
killer?
Yeah, like a 50 cal.
Nobody
need-
has
we
that
need
in
a-
the real world.
Fucking hand cannon. 454. What
And
are
an
those big
axe-
ass ones?
An
What
axe.
are those judge guns?
Judge Dredd gun?
No, judge. It's called the
Um,
judge. It's like fucking.
I feel like if you know, especially now
the ones
after
that everybody
this,
carries on their chests, like those fucking
who's
big ass.
they? Who's everyone?
Hunters. They carry like a rifle, and then they carry a
I've
big
never
ass
seen this
pistol.
one.
Basically, an elephant killer.
But now that you know this has happened, right? Like you know this person and his girlfriend. Bless her little heart. She probably wishes she would have broken up with him
they're
at some
banging
point.
pots and pans. A 10 millimeter? I don't think a 10 millimeter is going to do it. I don't think a 45 is going to do it. Honestly,
she was
45's
banging
not a
pots
big
and
enough round.
pans.
Yeah, she was trying to distract him to get him away. He was literally
She
being
should have
dragged out
fucking run.
and eaten. And
She should have run.
and she goes, fight back, and he's like, "Brah." He's dying. And then they made it like Jesse and
I know, I heard it. And
Jesse
what
is
did
such
we
a
were
woman.
on the way
She's an
back from New
animal when it comes-
Braunfels.
I love her.
We were on the way back from
Come
New
on.
Braunfels, and I said, I never need to hear that again ever.
And
Is
they play it
exactly
every time for Nature Neck. She's an amazing artist. She's an artesian. Come on, right?
I mean, she's something.
Her birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday,
Jessie.
Jess. But I'm feeling like if I know this happened and I'm the person that's going to go study the Bears next, I'm going to fortify the shit out of whatever I'm living in. And those, how long were they there? How many months?
See, they didn't even have like perimeter set up.
I mean,
with,
how
like,
many
cans.
months were they there?
Long time. I don't even know how many months. Like a long
So
time.
I'm going to
And they'd come
fortify.
in and out and gone
I'm going
and
to
come back.
fortify my shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to carry
At
an
least,
elephant
there
killer.
you go. At least a 10 millimeter. So
What's a 10 millimeter?
it's just a diameter. So a 10 millimeter handgun will put down like a large pig in Texas.
Well, that ain't shit when it's a 1,500-pound grizzly bear.
That's the problem.
Unless you shoot twice. Bang, bang.
No.
Yeah. Bang, bang, bang.
Mike put down a
Bang, 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 bang.
When he shot. Okay, so this
Bang,
is the idea.
bang, bang, bang,
So-
bang, bang. I mean, how many times do I have to
I'll give
shoot
you an
something?
idea of this. Jason shot a medium-sized
Who's
pig
Jason?
when I had the
Oh,
Out the
okay.
ranch.
Yeah, the
shot
bachelor
a
party.
medium-sized pig with
How much does
a
that weigh? You can't just
like
say medium
40
size.
pounds
That's little. That's smaller than Mick.
with 243 around. Not a good shot. Mike walked up to it and shot it with a 10 millimeter.
Wait,
and
wait,
put
wait,
it
wait.
down.
They walked up to a wild pig.
Well, it was going down,
Okay, somebody had already shot it, and then he put it out of his
Right.
misery because you don't walk up to a wild
but
pig.
it didn't like that. It was a 243 it wasn't a big round. But I put down a fucking. It's all about shot placement. Put down 140 pound or 120 pound
Deer.
deer a couple weeks ago or 2 months ago.
But you
whatever.
got it right.
Yeah.
You got to hit it in the chest where
With
it
a
hits the
243.
heart.
Yeah.
And
So it's all about shot placement.
but when you're getting
if a
eaten,
fucking grizzly
No, that's
bear is
what I'm
going
saying.
rah rah rah, and
You're
it's
getting
12
eaten,
feet
you want
fucking
something-
tall.
so what you're
Going, "Rah, rah."
saying is that nothing is going to save you at that point.
Rambo, fucking one of those bow and arrows with that little missile end.
Like the late Rambo, like Rambo #5, where he blew everybody and they
well, no,
blew
he had
off
he was
ankles
shooting-
and
no, I'm talking bow and arrow Rambo.
nobody's good enough to shoot with bow and arrow.
Where he
Period.
shoots down the helicopter, that will kill it.
You can't do bow and arrow. Not many
Yeah, you
people can
can.
do bow and arrow.
Fucking Cameron Hayes.
I'm
does it all
never
the
gonna.
time.
I'm not
Cameron Hayes
because
is-
he's a
he's-
man. Is he
no.
good looking?
dude, it's hot as fuck.
Is he really? Can I please have a
Google
picture?
him up. You'd be like, that's Cameron Hayes, and that guy runs like
Wait,
100 miles.
and
a
Room
day.
also has a great tattoo artist for a daughter. We're gonna go get a hotel and visit him.
For who?
Boom
For
said,
what?
my stepdaughter is a great tattoo artist if you were on the right coast.
Oh, I was like, he has a great tattoo artist for our daughter. I was like, what? We don't. I'm
his
like,
stepdaughter.
we ain't got no kids. That I'm aware
We'll go
of.
to a hotel room. See, we are the right people.
Jess, you can come out here. We'll get you a gun.
You do need a shotgun. Don't get the shotgun
We
Greg
won't
bought.
purchase it for you.
The shotgun you bought sucks. It's
one?
so the first one that was your bird hunter.
No, my bird hunting gun's that's a bird hunting shotgun.
It's so hard to cock that motherfucker that if somebody ever
Oh,
came
you're
into our
talking
house,
about the tactical shotgun. No, that's actually, you just have to have muscle in your arm.
I have muscle, bitch.
Nope. It's a head. It also has
And
seven,
I also shot it, and I was like, I'm never shooting that
it
gun
has
again.
7 rounds of double-aught buck and fucking slugs in it.
Boom said,
meant to blow
Clay
holes.
Newton shoots archery at bears. A brown bear touched the of his arrow, and he still killed
use
it with
your
a
words?
stick
Can
bow.
you, like,
I'm
can you say it
reading.
all at once?
Clay Newcomb shot at archery at the bear. A brown bear touched the steps of his arrow, and he still killed it with a stick blow.
See, there you go.
Who is the guy that's hot as fuck? I don't care about you judging me. I want to see this hot boy.
I don't remember his name anymore.
Like-
It's gone.
What?
It's gone. Like, it's totally gone. It's gone.
Wow, you're drunk, huh?
Nope, I'm not.
No,
Dude,
you're the guy that
Cameron Haynes.
Cameron Haynes. Thank you. You're
Yeah.
not that stupid.
The guy is fucking legit. Like he hunts with like Joe Rogan.
Haines.
I don't know. Just look up Cameron Haynes
Oh, there it is,
Hunter,
right there.
and he's like he's older than I am. The guy runs like fucking.
He looks exactly like Dan.
Let me see. Kind of,
I mean, he could be his twin if they both put glasses and
but
hats
go
on.
to like the dude's a fucking ninja. Like
I
he
should go to
works out.
Instagram, huh?
That guy, he only
Cameron
bow hunts.
Haynes.
He does not rifle hunt.
I had a boyfriend that only bow hunted. We went hungry a lot. No, I'm kidding.
It's like he's dead now because I left
No,
him.
you met
for a
Jaime.
I left him for a
You met
rifle hunter.
Jaime at Lucy's.
Oh yeah, but
He's a nice guy.
no, that guy weighs like 400 pounds.
He
He's
does not
obviously
weigh
went to the
400
grocery store,
pounds.
right? He's like, yeah, I'm a bow hunter.
He does not weigh 400
I eat
pounds.
nothing but anything I kill. at
Because
the
he might
grocery
be
store.
40 pounds heavier than you. Doesn't make him fat. Come on now.
I mean, he wasn't that much
Well, Cameron.
muscular. than
No,
me.
Instagram.
What would you guys do?
Well, when we were younger, he was muscular. Just
Well,
like
yeah,
one day you won't be
He's
muscular.
the same fucking age as me, practically.
No, he's a year older than me.
Okay, so he's 50 fucking 4. Whatever, I'm 46. He's 8 years old. 8 years older than me.
He's
Come
not
on.
years old.
8 years older than me. That ain't. Your shit doesn't go downhill. I mean, it could theoretically.
I'm gonna Cameron.
Like even this last week,
Haynes.
I went to the gym once this week. I didn't even do any goddamn jujitsu this week. So I got a fancy tattoo. And you know, you go like,
That must be him because he's got 1.4 million followers. Well, he's
That's
not hot in
him.
that picture, but oh my god, he looks just like the fucking Dan. Maybe his eyes are. Oh, well, him in his suit is really nice.
what do you think? That's me in like 5 years.
I love you, but that's like saying I'm gonna be like Pam Anderson in 2 months.
I mean, we all have fucking life goals, right?
My life goal is to be a millionaire. I don't care anything besides that.
So that's him. So that's my goal. What do you think?
He's got a stuffed moose in his garage. That's
He's got
kinda
to
weird.
stuff everything in everything. Like
I
he
don't care.
stuffs things inside of things.
I don't think he's super hot.
No, I'm just saying. He's a dude. He's just a good dude. Like he's like the dude.
Well, you said he was hot.
When the guy runs like fucking 40 miles, like just runs 40 miles a day and doesn't stop.
No.
Put it out on the boards. How much does Cameron Haynes run? He runs.
I want to say like nobody can run 40 miles a day and still walk at the end of the day
He
after
does
doing it for 5
every
days.
single
His
day.
knees are going to be so. Is he like
No,
36?
he's 50 fucking something years old. The guy is a goddamn ninja, right? And he does it all just to train to go hunt big game.
Got a
all he
big
does.
fucking belt.
And he carries
Buckle.
all of his shit out.
Do
with
you
him
really
and
have to Do you really have to run $40?
He just
$40,
never wants
40
to-
miles a day to? He doesn't want to get eaten by bears.
The idea is that he never wants to have to like fail. It's kind of like a David Hoggins. You remember the Navy SEAL guy that we talked about a while back? He's like this super aggressive, super fucking.
So if you run 20 miles a day, you'll fail.
It's just maybe he runs 20
I
miles that day. It's
mean-
just it's like this thing that he does, right? And that's just his
Is
life.
he married?
Yeah. Great family, great kids. His kid just set the fucking pull-up world record. Did he set it or did he meet David Goggins' pull-up world record in 24 hours? He did
I mean,
like
to me, he
a
reminds
certain
me a
amount.
lot of Dan. He might be a little bit more handsome than Dan, but they
he's
could be
definitely more
twins.
fit than Dan. Dan's pretty fit, but he ain't that kind of.
I've never
fucking
even looked at Dan like that, so I'm not sure.
fit. No,
if
I
he's
know.
fit.
Dan's more like your brother kind of fucking thing.
An uncle.
You're like a
He's my
drunk-
cousin or
like
my
your-
nephew.
Your drunk cousin.
He's my
Yeah.
drunkle.
Yeah.
Um,
Your stoned cousin. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
I
just
have,
saying.
I have weird taste in men, so don't listen. Oh, well, that he's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. So Woom said Cam Haines, his whole reason for being super fit is to get in the backcountry and hunt elk. That's what he does. He hunts big game. He hunts those moose, and he fucking will cut them up, backpack. Because
Well, he didn't cut that one up. He stuffed it and
well,
put
there's
it
only a certain amount you can only carry out a certain amount, right?
by law or
No,
physically,
and then you have to go back in, get the rest, carry the rest out, get another patch,
and hope nothing eats it before you get back to it.
Yeah, so there's like all of that, right?
That
so
whiskey made my tummy hurt.
Sorry,
It's okay.
No, why am I sorry? Fuck you, Ian. You get all that, and you bring it back and forth, and it's just miles of trekking back and forth and back with.
I never want to be that fit. I just nodded out of my nose.
No, I understand that, but you kind of go like, I understand.
Do you want to be that fit?
Kind of and no, kind of yes and no. I want to be functionally fit.
I mean, because here's what
I
we
like
have to
being
do.
where I'm at.
We have to eat some elk.
I like being functionally fit. I
We
like
have
being
to
able to
put a vegetable in our dinner every night.
Yeah, I
Probably
like being
give up
able to go to
bread.
the ranch or go someplace and stalk and hunt and stuff like that, and be able to take. I like to be a really good, accurate hunter.
Well,
where I
that's
can
called
just-
sighting in your rifle.
well, it's also being just a good hunter and having patience and learning. That's a big part of it, right?
Well, yeah, because I think that you didn't understand that before you started doing it.
No,
You're like, we're gonna go out there with some
no, I
deer.
lucked out the first time.
No, but I think you thought you were gonna go out there and see some deer and be like, I'm a motherfucking kill something. You're like, what? I've been here 4 hours.
No, and
What?
then I went 3 seasons without getting shit.
You got one, and then you shot one the second season, but it ran and you couldn't find it,
There was 4 people couldn't find it.
which is really sad.
Yep.
Something it's not
And that
so
was
sad
a
because something
money buck.
something benefited from that kill.
Yeah.
Probably several somethings. And then you went 3 seasons and just got one this year.
No, I got one last year and this year.
Oh, but the last year's was small.
Yeah, it was small, but I still got a black buck.
They're very pretty, by the way.
Yeah.
But
This year was my biggest doe in a while. But again, it's hunting. It's like, but you also have to have that temperament to be able to kill something.
I can't kill something. I can eat the shit out of anything. I can kill it.
That's another big mindset.
I can't even kill a squirrel.
Like a lot of people can't do
I'm
that.
hoping that if it came down to eat or die, I could, but I don't even know if I could then.
No, I'll kill those dogs.
I will
downstairs if
kill
it
you
really
first.
Came down to it.
I don't. Let's not get that rudimentary. Let's just say,
I feed them. They could become livestock to me if it came down to it.
really?
Yeah, but like the kids next door were starving to death. Fuck yeah, bomber.
I don't even know who
Peace
you
out,
are
bro.
anymore.
I love you.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
I will have a bomber skin rug
No, you won't.
and I
That's
will
fucked
wrap
up.
up in them.
Anyway, so going besides the weird that you're going,
That's not weird. That's just like end of days shit.
not gonna eat my puppies.
You will if you're starving to death.
Not gonna eat my puppies, but I could.
You'll cry while you do it.
No, I won't eat them. I think that it would cause more irreparable damage.
At what point when the end of the world is already
No,
happening?
I'll eat
And
you.
you're at the point where you have to fucking
I'll eat you
eat
before I
your
eat my
dog
puppies.
because you can't grow a
I'll
fucking
eat,
potato.
so all 4 of you die. I'm gonna eat you, and I'm gonna bury the other 3. How about them apples? I mean, literally.
What do you guys do? What would you do? Would you eat
I
your
could
dog
not
over
eat my
like?
puppies. Allison's like, I'll eat the fuck out of a dog.
Did she say that?
No, I'm
Wait.
kidding. I just
I understand what
I
you're
can
saying.
eat I'm hoping if
And we
if
are
it
those
was-
people that are like our dogs are our kids. We
If-
are literally like
That's
you
what
don't
I'm
know
saying.
what it's like to have to get up in the middle of the night with a puppy. We are
No,
those
when
people.
kids go,
Yeah.
when people
No,
go,
when
you have
human-
no
like,
idea what
when
it's like
humans-
to have to get up 4 times in the middle of the baby. I'm like, bitch, I do. It's
got
called
a
a
kitty.
puppy.
I got a kitty that I adopted off the street, and you're like, motherfucker.
Weaseled his way in, as Allison. Wait, she didn't say we.
Yeah,
she said something to
Yeah.
the same. But I couldn't do it. They are family to me.
No, cat, bring a snack. Sorry, buddy.
Fucking chickens, I'll eat the fuck out of. But no, not my babies. Nope.
You put too much. That's why we got to stop naming our pets.
Oh, we're just gonna call them dogs.
Just dog one,
dog 2, dog 3, dog, doggy,
dog 3,
dog, sir.
3.
Doggy,
So that's
dog,
what you do with
dog.
cows. That's why people don't name their cows.
Because when they do name them, they keep them. I
And
know
they
my
become
girlfriend
pets.
Stephanie has like 80 cows right now, and she's
They're
like,
all named.
no, none
Betsy
of them.
1,
Only the one they
Beth
rescued.
2, Deborah
Did you just call
4.
me a cow?
No, I'm just saying. Like, I'm just coming up with names.
So we're just gonna have dog, doggy, and dogger. I don't.
Nope, can't be. That's number 1, number 2, number 3. We're just gonna number them from now on. Just in case.
I've told you this several times. End of world. I just want to die. I want to be one of the first ones to go out.
No.
Yeah, I just want to go straight up to fucking heaven.
I want to shoot a bunch of people that are trying to invade my country.
I'm gonna shoot a bunch of people, but that's not the kind of end of days I'm talking about.
What end days you talking?
I'm talking about like The Last of Us or zombie apocalypse.
Oh, are you gonna leave me alone through all of that?
You're gonna find a gay lover and you'll be fine.
No, I don't want to do that at all. No, that sounds terrible.
Sorry, Last of Us, if you haven't seen it yet. But
we can just have best friends and be like, hey, I got the house over here, dude, you're over there. If we ever see any hot girls.
That was great though. That was kind of funny, right? Like I nailed it. I'm like, Last of Us.
Good show.
I don't think that I want to live through an apocalypse. I really don't.
Fix your hair on
because you're
brush it
fix
down.
your hair on that
It
side.
looks like you just fucking went
well,
through
it's not the camera side. You could have just left it alone.
No.
I don't want to struggle for food. I don't want to struggle for
alcohol. Jesus
no,
Christ, that's where you're going.
What's the word I'm looking for? Like when you run authoritarianism is not what I'm looking for, but like
I
there's this whole thing.
I think
like
womb could be no. I'm not going to be gay lovers with womb. Excuse me, with womb. No, but I think it could teach me a lot about the land.
He can teach you a lot about his land.
His landing place. Wait a minute.
I just don't think that I would like. So the things that I'm learning, like The Last
You
of
wouldn't
Us,
thrive in that environment.
First of all, I'm super anxious and depressed. Hello.
You're gonna run out of fucking Wellbutrin, is what we're saying.
And I'm gonna be like, bitch, I'm gonna go swimming and I'm never coming back.
You're like, but you're in the middle of a desert, so I'm gonna go walking.
I'm gonna do a what do you call it when they go when in Australia? What do they around walkabout?
A walkabout.
Because like okay,
but
so
you're gonna die worse that way.
No. So here's what I'm gonna go out fighting.
And you're just gonna be like, bite me, bitch.
No, and then I'm gonna blow up 6 motherfuckers with me.
Oh, okay. Go out honorably.
Yes. I'm not gonna be a pussy, but
sacrifice yourself for the rest of us.
I like so The Last of Us, the zombie one, what was it? The Walking Dead. I'm like, why would you want to live through why would you want to live through that? Like you see loved ones die.
Live as long as I can.
You have to be hungry. You have to like question everybody's ethics when they come up to you. Like
so this is where
why would you want to go through that?
This is you are very confident in an afterlife. With
me,
like God
yes.
or something
Me,
like
fuck
that,
yeah.
right? Like yeah,
I am 100%.
Yeah. So we're not gonna get into that. But you are very confident in that. What about everybody else that's not so confident?
Well, they have to figure out what they're comfortable with. Because you don't believe in God doesn't mean you don't believe in something. You have to believe
Matrix.
You have to believe in reincarnation. You have to believe in reincarnation. Maybe you believe in the Matrix.
So I come back as a fucking
dog,
like a baby, and I get bit again. Instantly.
No. You're gonna come back in a different. You're gonna come back in different reality. I just feel like every time I watch these shows where you have to like struggle so hard to stay alive. Well, how about you just go out honorably, like rescuing a whole bunch of people? Be like, I'm ready, Lord.
How many times do you get to do that? That's like a Medal of Honor kind of shit.
No, you get to do that once.
No,
and then I'm going to heaven.
No, the scenario where that happens is so small compared to just getting like nipped on the fingertip.
No, if I get nipped on the fingertip, then I'm the person that's gonna be like, I'm gonna go check out the house. You guys run that way.
I'm just gonna explode everything.
And I'm gonna blow up the motherfucking
pull
house.
all the grenades in your fucking
I'm being like the guy in King Kong that didn't work out so well, but like when he tried
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
When he tried to pull, that was so loud. When he tried to pull the grenade thing and Kong just smashed it.
Kong smash.
Kong smash. I feel like that's more my destiny than staying a freedom fighter.
It's not a freedom fighter.
I'm kidding. That's what I just called it.
Fighting for lives.
Well,
you're fighting for the survival.
They are kind of a freedom fighter.
You're fighting for those.
And left of us is they're freedom fighters at this point because they don't want tyranny telling them how to live their life.
They also don't want to die from the fucking zombie.
But everybody eventually dies. That's the thing. Everybody eventually dies because of something. If it's not the zombie thing, it's an illness you didn't know you had. It's that you ran out of food. It's that you ran out of water.
AIDS.
It's not AIDS, bitch. Don't make it. Don't
Fungal
minimize that one
fungal AIDS
show. It is fungal AIDS in the movie though.
They make you have like a big head and
those fucking creatures are so
They did pretty good. We're only at
Weird.
like I don't even know what like season or episode
We're at
3 or
episode
4.
4, I think. I think we're gonna have 4 and 5.
Check it out if you guys have Amazon
Mayfair
Prime.
Witches. We have
Mayfair Witch is
2
pretty
to
good.
catch up, and then series finale is on
Yeah, so
Sundays. So
For
we
those
gotta
like witch shit, like it.
Anne Rice. If you're an Anne Rice
It was
fan,
a little slow start, but
it wasn't.
I think it was.
But I'm also very familiar with Anne Rice's
But it
writing.
got good.
So
It's gotten good, I should say. I would say it's gotten
but yeah,
good.
I don't want to live. I don't think I want to live through an apocalypse. That's what I'm saying.
I'm down.
So I'm gonna give you everything
We've
that
at least
you
got
need.
a good head start here.
Here's the thing
I think
that
we
I
got a good head
understand. Why do
start.
people leave their home base?
I don't know.
I think that you go and you get food from the neighborhood, and you always come back to your home
Nope.
base.
We talked.
And you
remember,
block
when
your
we were
windows.
So the pandemic starts.
Oh, here we go.
The
Sorry, we've been
pandemic
on for a while.
starts, and we all start going like a handful of us start going like, "What would you do if this happened and this happened?"
When
I
we
was
started
like,
talking about bullshit.
we're gonna put fucking trucks down the end of our streets.
What's that gonna do?
At least slow people down.
Here's what
And
I'm saying. Like,
I'm gonna start handing out.
literally, I
shit.
want to have in my garage 2x4s that will cover the front windows and the back windows.
How many pallets do I have in my backyard?
Then you better not get rid of those motherfuckers because
They're
we're
not
gonna
good.
need them. Because literally, this is what I say to you every time you watch it. I was like, why would you leave your house? Why would you leave your house? Go out.
Depends on where your house is located.
Or in the
We
middle of
live
nowhere.
in the woods.
But go out and raid everybody else's houses who left.
Or who's not left.
No,
and
they're
be like, you have
no,
shot-
no,
you have
no.
choice.
We're not going to be those
Either
people.
you come back with
You
us.
come back with us. You bring your shit. We'll fortify.
Yeah.
Stronger together than we are apart.
It's kind of like
We'll take
Dan,
down the fences. We'll
Dan
take down the
Holloway's
fences.
made a good point. He's like, dude, no, you
Power
have
in
one
numbers.
gun or whatever. And he's like, I've got all these people and I've done this for years and years and years.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah. And he's like, I'll take all your shit
No,
and make it mine
no.
because that's how life
Or
works.
you just take them with you, and you have more power in numbers.
Yeah. And then whatever.
You. So let's say, because here's what's really going to happen, right? A lot of people are going to leave.
Where
they'll
are they
stay-
going to go?
Well, they have no fucking clue. They're just going to go that way.
Yeah.
They're going to go north, right? So if it starts in the ocean, they're going to go north. If it starts on the west, they're going to go east. If it starts in the east, they're going to go west. You stay in your spot. You let people clear the fuck out
I'm going to go grab my travel trailer and bring it here.
to block something. Yes, right.
Well, or to just have a.
But you're gonna put up your barriers on the windows. They're gonna stay. They're gonna stay. A few other people. You bring everyone together.
fortify.
And so here's what you say. So we're taking these 4 houses.
Yep.
We're going to block the windows front and back. We're going to knock down the fences in the between. We're going to fortify the back so people can't get in. And you just stay in the motherfucking spot.
I'm down with it.
And you just continue to go on food runs, maybe some gasoline
House
runs.
behind us has a well.
They do?
Mhm.
See? I mean, that's the point that I don't ever understand. People are like, we're leaving. I'm like, why?
He's got rain catchment easements.
We need some of those. But like, why leave? Just stay. Stay as long as you can.
Depends where you live. If you live in an
Well,
apartment,
if you live in New York, you're fucked. But
if you live in an apartment anywhere, you're fucked. Anywhere.
no, you're right. But if
You're
you live in an apartment 10 minutes from here, you can find a house that I just feel like people could be smarter.
Or
Sorry, I got serious there.
make sure you always keep your gas tank full. We've got the ranch down the road,
And we
which
have,
you'll never get the goddamn coordinates to unless you come out and hunt with me,
unless you're friends with me.
or you come out and hunt.
And I love you.
You have to love Beth before going hunting with me.
No, Beth has to love you.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. No, you don't have to like love Beth, like
You don't have to like,
bow down to her.
no, you have to. Beth has to love you. You don't have to love Beth. Beth has to be like,
You gotta get
this one's coming with us.
yeah, blessed. Oh
This
no,
one-
blessed. Like the
This one's coming with us.
what's
He's
the
got
blessing
mad
of
skills.
the
No, I'm not gonna go.
No, you don't
religious
even
by
have
any
to have
means,
skills.
but-
I'll teach you how to hunt.
No, you have to have cooking skills, scrounging skills. I don't know what you call it when you can go find like, oh,
Gathering.
This is the safe plan to eat.
Gathering.
I need you to have something valuable before I'm like, bitch, you can't cook.
Oh.
I'm not gonna feel bad.
Sorry, I'm gonna eat. Bang.
No, I'm not gonna do the air. Be like, Godspeed. Good luck.
Oh, I did a going back to eating people.
Why do you sound like you're from Canada sometimes?
Going back to
Going.
eating somebody. Go out check out the Castro files.
You got lots of
dropped
hits
today.
tonight, huh?
Yeah, dropped to Castro Files, the Kobe cannibal. Dude walked around
So fucked
for
up.
years. And I'm thankful to Peter McGuire, who
We give him props at the end of that show.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
not, we need to start
Yeah,
doing
absolutely.
a little flyby.
So Peter McGuire, who worked for Jared Taylor, or works with Jared Taylor
and Black Rifle.
and Black Rifle Media. He's been doing all of our editing on
Producing and
Castro.
editing.
Producing and editing.
It's not just editing, he's
Yeah.
producing.
He's doing all of it.
It's making it so fucking
Yeah,
fun.
he's making some good clips and some videos.
So if you have not checked one out, I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
So in my story I read last week, the Ouija board spells out Seth.
Yeah.
And I literally told him, I said, I want you to be like, because I spelled it out. I was like S, and he put the S, and it vanished. E, he put the E, and
It's
it
pretty
vanished.
cool. Yeah.
When I said there was a baby crying, he made a baby cry. Like, he's just having a fucking blast.
Yeah, and he's learning a lot. I'm learning a lot from him. But go check it out. It's on the Castro Files. I dropped out the Kobe Cannibal tonight, or this afternoon at noon. So go look at that. 17
I'm so
minutes
far
long.
behind.
What?
But what's a sapiosexual?
I don't know.
Sapiosexual. I don't know.
Sepios. I don't even
Will
know.
have to explain to me later.
Yeah, I don't know. But go check those out. I try and post them on this week. I got fucked
Yours
up.
always get so much better than mine.
No.
Am I a horrible reader?
No, you do great. Yours was.
Do I need to get a deeper, sexier voice?
Which one did you do?
I did the demons in the
The
house.
Demons in the House. No, and that one's creepy as fuck. I just happened to do
It was fun.
Yeah.
You did the Kobe.
the Kobe Cannibal.
That was a good one too.
It was a good one.
People are fucked
The
up,
dude is fucking allowed to walk around.
Japan and
for-
become a millionaire for eating someone.
Yeah, and he just lied last year.
November.
He was 4'9".
No,
Inches?
4'6". He was shorter
Something
than a
like that.
midget.
Yeah.
He was under the mark of becoming a small person, little person,
Yeah.
midget, whatever they call them nowadays.
So, just think about that. The cannibals. Anyway, all right.
Foraging. Jessica said foraging. That's what it was.
Foraging. Let's do another cheers real quick. 'cause
Fun
it's
drugs
been
in the
It's
apocalypse.
been a hot minute. Let's do a cheers.
I'm a little drunk.
I
I think it's that Devil's River bullshit. It was horrible, and I had to slam it.
Yeah, that'll do that. I think this is a hangover alcohol.
It's going to cause a hangover.
Yeah.
Or you drink it when you have a
Yeah,
hangover.
no. I think
it's you put it in the freezer and you only take shots once in a while. Whiskey.
it's kind of like that Samuel Smith's or Samuel whatever local one, San Antonio one. That's downstairs outside of my bar or on my workbench. I don't know.
Oh, the one that's downtown that starts with a W.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Anyway,
But your friend liked it, so that's good.
it's all relative to what your tastes are in
I am
bourbons, and we are
80% proof bourbon
and whiskey snobs now. Because Celine asked, she's like, "You don't like that one?" I was like, "It was good, and now
With
it's
that one?
not good." No,
Devil's
no,
River?
I've never had that.
Here's the funny thing. That's why sometimes I'm like, maybe she would try some of the ones we didn't like because my palate has grown.
That's how I feel about it. Anybody, you just kind of go that way. So we're gonna wrap the show up tonight.
I don't even have to feel good tonight.
No, what? Just come up with one.
My
Name one.
love for you.
Fuck off. You gave me the.
That
mouth.
was so cheesy.
Okay, so how about this? Let's do this.
Uh-oh.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Queen Elizabeth,
QE.
Diana Ross,
D. Ross. Oh, okay.
Harry Styles. Fuck, marry, kill.
Queen Elizabeth.
Marrying you? What?
I'm gonna kill her.
You're gonna kill Queen Elizabeth, the
Well-
richest one on the fucking planet.
Well, I really don't do
alive,
pussy.
and these are alive people. Okay, go.
I am probably gonna marry. Give me 2 women.
I know.
I don't do women. So fuck,
So you're
marry,
gonna
kill.
fuck Harry Styles?
Marry, kill. I'm gonna marry Diana Ross because she can carry a beat.
Okay.
We'll dance our life away, and I'm gonna fuck Harry Styles.
All right.
For you.
Yep.
Okay. Ryan Reynolds.
Marry.
Let me give you all of them.
Nope, I'm marrying him. I'm marrying him, dude.
Sandra Bullock
Fucking the shit out of her.
and Elizabeth Taylor.
killing the shit out of her. You just narrate. I want to hang out with Ryan Reynolds because you can be married
So
and
hold
still
on.
fuck
So-
other people.
Fuck, married, kill. So
You
you're
literally
gonna
gave
marry.
me the best options ever.
So Sandra Bullock, you're gonna marry or fuck?
No, no, I'm gonna marry Ryan Reynolds. I'm gonna fuck
Okay.
Sandra Bullock.
So you're not gonna have sex in your marriage.
No, I'm
It's
gonna
a
be
very
fucking
boring
Sandra
marriage.
Bullock
Okay.
because that's how it goes.
Elizabeth Taylor would be phenomenal to like.
I'm thinking of her like as in like 90 years old. I'm like, no, bang.
No,
done.
I'm thinking like 19.
Like I might actually eat her.
1940 Elizabeth Taylor.
Nope.
She's
Still
fucking beautiful.
Sandy Bullock. Sandy Bulls. I'm like, yeah, she's hot as shit. We just saw. That's where you
We
got
didn't
that.
just see her.
We just watched her on fucking.
We
the
didn't
bus
just
one
watch her.
last night.
Oh, Speed. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was.
Speed was.
She
on
was.
last night.
I asked. She's 56 now. She was like 35, 36 when she did. 35, 44. No, she was
young.
She was young. She's 30 years old,
Yeah.
and she's 56 now.
So she's in her 20s.
She's 56.
66.
She's 66. She's 56.
She's hot as shit. I'd still.
But
Yeah.
you said she looked funny in the movie you watched her with Magic Mike.
I didn't see them.
No, we watched the fucking movie on
Yeah.
Amazon Prime where they were in the jungle and Brad
Oh,
Pitt was
that
in it for a
movie,
moment.
yeah.
That is Sandra Bullock today.
And I'm fine with it. Whatever.
I mean, I'd do her too.
but I'm thinking whatever.
I don't do pussy though, so I can't really say I'd do her. Why do we always have a gnat up here? One
know.
gnat every time.
I have no idea. You ready to wrap this shit show
Do you
up?
think I could learn to like?
If there's nobody else around, question being, so pussy is really good.
Is it really?
We're gonna go into late night.
Oh, here goes the dirty
late,
talk.
Late night mode.
Do all boys think pussy is good?
No, the
or
gay
just-
ones don't like it.
Well, they've never tried it, right? Probably.
What are the ones that don't?
Do most straight boys
Yeah.
think
Hmm?
the V is good?
Mm-hmm. That is where
Uh-huh.
you make life. And by making life,
Wait,
you
you
start
t-
with your tongue.
When you say making life, are you talking about babies?
Yes. There's an innate urge
That
to.
would turn me off so much. I'd be like, ew.
No, but that's because you're a woman that doesn't want to have kids.
Probably.
But back in your 20s, you thought about it.
No,
Or
I
maybe you were-
never.
whatever.
I wanted babies for 2 years.
Okay, so those 2 years, you were like, yep.
I'm gonna have a baby.
Yeah.
And then I realized my husband was a dickhead.
So, nonetheless, every guy likes eating pussy. We're going to get into that.
Really?
Yeah.
You guarantee me that.
I mean, there's probably.
Any straight guy likes
There's
because a
probably.
lot
I
of
can't
my
say
books
every. I mean, there's always
and a lot
the
of my books,
fucking weird
people are
out-
like, guys are like, "Man, I'm not really into that.
There's probably like a womb writer said, pussy makes men stupid. Yes, that's absolutely true. That's
It's
what
not on mine
happens.
yet. Why is it on mine
But
yet?
what happens is this: is once you get into it, you're like,
Why does pussy make men super stupid?
because, dude,
Does it have to be a pretty pussy, a clean pussy,
yeah, it's got to be a clean put. Yeah. No, I mean, pretty is relative to the.
I mean, see, and I don't think pussy is pretty. Maybe
well,
because
you're
I'm a
not
girl.
dude.
Maybe because I'm a girl,
No, if you were a gay woman, you might have a different perspective on them.
and and you might be right because as a straight woman, I'm like, I have no urge. Like I
How
understand.
many pussies you've actually looked at?
real
Like,
life?
in person?
None.
Like even just in
No,
locker rooms or something like that?
no. When you say pussies you've looked at and people put on their underwear and put their bathing suit on,
Dude, like guys.
are you talking about
flash-
like legs? Like there's a difference.
not like
Guys
spread
guys
apart.
flash their shit because their shit's on the outside.
Yeah, we have no choice.
Girls don't flash it unless you're like, hey, check me out.
Oh.
I
Do
mean,
you do that on a regular basis?
no, that's what I'm saying. I've
Are
never
you sure?
seen anyone's pussy
Really?
besides the internet. And sometimes that scares me.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
no. I mean, I understand. Sometimes it's the outlying.
And porn,
90% of, like,
and porn.
or no, I don't know what the
I've seen vagina on porn.
Yeah.
And there's all sorts of vagina from
So,
like 18 to 45. And I'm like, wow.
well, kind
Is
of
it
like
prettier
this
younger?
this
Is
like,
it prettier
way
older?
I-
Does it?
all right. So I grew up.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry for my work friends that are listening to this.
No,
but,
this is late night. This is the
this
dark
late
side.
night.
I should.
Men like
Hang on a
eating
second.
pussies, boys don't. That's hilarious. I love Rome. Pussy tricks men into doing stupid shit to get more pussy. Oh, you turn the lights for late night? Late night. You gotta turn those bitches down.
I'm turning it down. There we go. Late night. We went late night. We're going long. Late night. Late night with Beth
Pussy
and Greg.
tricks men into doing stupid shit to get more pussy, which is
What do
kind
you
of
guys
funny.
think? That this is kind of a cool lighting.
mean-
Anyway, I've never done lighting like this. It's kind of cool.
Does I want to talk about DJ pussy tricks men into doing
Dumb shit.
stupid shit to get more pussy.
Oh yeah.
But not if you're with the right girl, right? That's
No,
like a
no,
girl
no,
that
it
you're
doesn't
like,
matter.
oh,
That's why people cheat on each other. That's why people do dumb shit. It's
that's
all,
not why people cheat on each other.
No. Okay, from dudes' perspective, it's all about pussy. Women,
No, you're right.
it's all about emotional connection.
Nope, you're right.
100%.
100%.
Dudes just want to get laid. They want
Why?
the
Like,
strange.
will you take the ugly?
No.
No,
Well,
at
you're
2
not-
a.m. You're not gonna take the ugly.
I've never had.
Well, you're so handsome.
I'm
you're like,
amazing.
I've never had
No,
to
I
take
just
a late
never
night
wanted
pussy.
to. I never wanted to. Right? I never had the.
You either
ugly
had it
stretch.
coming out or you're just
I
going.
was just like, I'm leaving.
Okay, look
Right.
at you, stud
But
muffin.
you go like this. So the other side of it is this. Excuse me. Right? So your target is this. Like, oh, I want this girl right here, my wife.
Wait, what? What?
I'm like, I'm using you as my sexual
Your
example.
aggressiveness, your
Like,
sexual
I'm gonna
aggressiveness.
bang that chick. Blah, blah, blah,
Okay.
and then you go hand up, and I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, okay, so what's the step down?
Okay, so not as your wife because you would never cheat
No,
on your
you
wife,
as a-
but as
you
a
as a
woman
Yeah,
in a bar.
in a bar. Yeah, I'm using Beth as an example.
Okay,
I'm like, what's
I was
sitting
like, don't
next
make it real
to
life,
her?
bitch. I'll murder you.
No, what's sitting next to her?
You go for a
what's sitting
friend?
No, maybe. If I can't get the 10,
The
why
one you
would I go? I'd go for
I'll
the
go for the
8.
10, 9, 8.
There is the cutoff, and that's where you go through the 2s, and you're like, There are dudes that are like, I don't give a fuck, right? I was never that guy.
2 a.m. and they're probably not the hot
Yeah,
dudes.
I'm not that guy. So Jessica says, I don't care how hot a guy is. If he's dumb, I can't fuck him.
No,
That
you know
makes
what?
sense,
So okay, so
right?
hold on. So I've only in my whole life. Have you ever had a one night stand?
Mhm.
I've had one, and it wasn't really a one night stand because I knew the dude. But I only slept with him once.
Okay, that's fair.
And he fell in love, which was really sad.
God damn.
I know.
See, that's from he didn't see you.
He came to visit me in San Antonio.
That's what I'm worried about, having friends show up here. I'm like, Jesus Christ, we're not having sex.
No, so he was my next door neighbor and called like my apartment,
Yeah.
his apartment, and we had been friends for probably a year. Super cute,
Red light district. on
super
this.
cute guy. I wouldn't say
Okay.
super hot, but super cute. Blonde hair, blue eyes, my typical guy, right? And we had sex
You did the
We did the dirty.
lovemaking. You did the
Um,
sexy
at
talk.
his house, and I was like, the next morning, I was like, okay, love you, bye. You know, I'm out.
Did you just leave his house?
No,
I'm
well,
sorry.
I mean, no, we were at his apartment. I literally lived right next door.
So you're
Like,
like,
we had known each other for probably
okay.
like.
Okay.
So it was a one night stand, but
Oh,
not
it was a
really a
mutual
one
just
night
hook
stand.
kind of thing.
Well, that's what I thought.
Hookup of convenience.
Well, it's hook above alcohol and be like, hey, we flirted for like 6 months. Let's finally have sex.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was great. Went home, and literally, like, it was summer break, and it was the last summer I came home.
Okay.
And he was in College Station. He's like, hey, I think I'm gonna come visit you. I was like, what?
The fuck you are,
What?
bitch.
What? I had been gone for like 5 days. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna come out there. I got a hotel room, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no. No.
No, I did have sex with him one more time.
Well, that's fair. I mean, I
and
understand,
at
but
the
you're
end,
like,
and he was like, so when are you gonna come home? Should we plan this shit? And I was like, buddy.
we're not getting married, bitch.
Buddy.
Yeah, good. I'm glad for you. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you
We
were
had
like,
so much fun.
get fucked.
But I graduate in 8 months, so bye-bye.
And then you got married
And then, well,
2 seconds after you graduated.
so literally, I think Jamie
Retard.
and I started dating like 3 months later.
How long
and,
were you dating him before you married
Not
that
long
asshole?
enough, because if it would have been, I would never have married him.
Her ex-husband was retarded too.
Hey, listen, everything happens for a reason.
Yep.
And if I wouldn't have married
God,
him,
you
I
to me.
never would have
God
met you.
damn it.
So, but literally, so it wasn't, so this is where it's kind of sad because A one-night stand truly is you sleep with somebody you don't know and you're never going to see them again.
Right. It's not friends with benefits.
So mine backfired a little bit because he fell in and I was like, peace out.
Yeah, I literally had going to school at ASU.
You have not.
Yeah.
You had girlfriends the whole time.
Yeah.
You came out with.
We broke up. I had breakups and stuff like that.
What was her name? No.
No, we don't. We're not naming names.
What was her name for real though? You're not going to give the last name out, but what?
Which one?
The first one. The one you moved with. The C word.
Yeah.
Not NT.
Right.
And then the M word.
I used to go down there all the time.
Was there some girls between them? No, liar. You are not a fucker. You're a monogamist.
There were a couple times.
Nope.
Yeah.
Don't believe you.
Okay.
Nope. Don't believe you. You're gonna have to give me details when we're off the air.
No, I don't have to give you shit.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Um,
That's the whole point of a one-night stand.
Apparently, never.
I do remember this one
I never
time.
did it right then.
So funny story. All right,
you really literally make like night with crap.
I'd broken up with the girlfriend.
The C or the M?
The C.
Okay.
And it wasn't.
And then you guys started dating at like 18, right?
Yeah.
To like 20.
20. I think I graduated college. I think I was like 22.
You were with Molly in college.
No.
Oh,
no,
the
no,
M
no,
word.
no. No, I wasn't. Her dad gave me a fucking gold watch.
The C word.
Yeah. For graduating college.
High school.
College. Moved to Arizona in 97.
Okay.
With C girl. Right? Lived all the way through college.
Oh, I thought Molly was still in college when you guys.
I
know they don't have
names.
any fucking idea who she is.
Doesn't matter.
I thought
that's a different
everybody
girl
made new
altogether.
friends, and that's where you started growing apart. But then she got sick, and you're like, "You want to marry me?"
Got sick? No, different. You're getting all the stories mixed up.
Fibromyalgia.
You're getting like 20 years of 10 years of stories mixed up. No fibromyalgia with that one. With the first one, nothing.
No,
like
the
that.
second one.
Yeah. Where you come? Let me tell this story.
Okay, go,
Stop
bro.
talking.
Go, bro. Go.
The funny part is this. So we went through all of that. Breakup. Then that's when I moved in with like TJ. Right? Because I didn't have one of my best friends, TJ. Grew up with him, lived in Arizona.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, what the fuck?
That's moved in with him?
Yeah, we got an apartment downtown, or downtown Phoenix. That's when fun started to happen again. Because sometimes, when you're in a relationship for 6 years or 5 years or whatever.
You've been with her that long?
Yeah, I was in my entire college career. In high school.
Not college career. College life.
Whatever. And then we started going back down to Arizona.
You weren't in school when you met the M1?
No.
I thought you were. Because I thought.
I worked at Enterprise Rent-A-Car.
Then why did you propose the night that you were going out with friends and felt guilty?
I don't remember.
Uh-huh. See, your shit.
That was later. That was later on, though.
No.
That was later on. Yeah.
No.
I met her through some other friends.
Because you guys started living together.
That was.
And then growing apart, and you're like, let me save it by proposing.
These are like years afterwards. These are like 2 and 3 years afterwards.
Well, not according to the stories you've told me.
Okay, well, it wasn't like back to back.
Well, you're always back to back.
There's
You're
years
a monogamist.
in between there.
You're a monogamist.
There were years in between. I'm a serial monogamist.
Seriously.
What's the longest relationship you've ever had?
I was married for 11 years.
Non-married.
Okay, so first of all, I was a virgin till 17.
That's terrible.
It's terrible.
I mean, that's good for you. But
it's great for my
terrible
parents.
for all your boyfriends.
So it was really funny because I was thinking the other day, this old school Bronco drove by that was the exact same of somebody I dated for like 5 minutes. That I think he gave me my first orgasm I've ever had, and I was like, well, this is what it's like. Brian and I dated for 2 years. Jaime and I dated for 3 years. Dave and I dated for 3 years. Spencer, I should have probably married because he's fucking loaded, but he had a horrible O face.
do you have one of those?
Oh,
Let's see
so
it.
bad.
Show it.
No, I can't even. No, because he wore glasses.
And then did he do like a?
Well, he wore glasses.
Oh,
Sounds so horrible.
fucker wore glasses on top.
Well, he didn't have glasses
Did
on.
he have
was
hair or
cross-eyed.
no hair, or just like partial hair?
Yeah, good hair. He was the sweetest man.
He just was retarded.
He's a sweet man, fucking
Just too
loaded.
nerdy.
And he was like, I just really want to take you home. I was like, your white parents are going to hate the Hispanic girl you're bringing home.
What if you just took it from behind every time? Would it
Nope.
have been okay?
I've never taken it. Like doggy and
Like
not in
doggy
the butt,
style.
right?
That's what I
Okay.
mean,
No,
doggy style.
no. I mean,
If you didn't have to like
no,
mish.
because you have to look at your love in the face. You do. He was a sweet guy, and I don't even know
I'm
if
just
we
like, could
ever.
you deal with Mish every day
I
for
don't
like a lot
ever.
of money?
Here's the thing. I don't think he and
I mean, deal with-
ever had real sex. I think I jacked him off, and I was like, nope.
Oh.
Here's the horrible part. Him and the guy I ended up dating for 3 years, same fraternity.
I was like, they're gay now.
No, same fraternity. Like
They're
it
gay.
caused a rift.
Nice. You were that girl?
I was the E girl, the
That-
E channel
TJ
girl.
told me about something like that at his college.
I didn't mean to be.
No, he had
I
something
dated
like that.
Spencer. He was a great, nice guy. And then Dave was my neighbor across the street, and he was fucking
Being
beautiful.
the Rift girl.
I was the riff girl.
I'm telling you.
But I quit hanging out. I was like, you do your thing with your fros,
Were they
your fraternity brothers.
Were they the fraternity presidents?
They were all
and
fucking
vice
white.
Presidents?
Spencer was the fraternity president,
Like,
which
that
is
was TJ,
hilarious.
and like they all get the top. They all
Here's
get the
what's
top
funny.
girls.
I apparently like white boys because they were all like
ultra white, like
they were
whiter
like
than me.
I'm trying to remember the name of the fraternity. Like they were I was Skep little sister, but they were like they
See,
weren't
you were-
Epsilon. I never dated a Skep or slept with a Skep ever.
I don't know anything
ever.
about. I was
I
not
never
a
even
frat
kissed.
guy. So.
I never even kissed one of the boys I was in the frat with. I was only a little sister because one of my friends was a little sister.
Okay.
Spencer was president. Dave was like 2 years younger than him. Anyways, so no sex. Dave.
So you're just leading all these dudes on.
No, I wasn't leading. No,
It's fine to play a game.
I wasn't playing a game. I just ended up not liking them after a couple weeks. That is not a fucking
if
game.
it's a couple of weeks. Yeah, that's one thing.
No, it
If
wasn't
you're
like
you're
one
going
night
out to
and one
dinner
night.
and you're
I
like
dated
giving like a
I dated
half-hand
David
job,
for
you're
two.
like- you're like a little.
I dated Dave for 2 years. If Jamie
the
hadn't
I
come in
know
the
you told me
picture,
about it.
I would have married Dave.
Oh. And then you married this other asshole instead.
I should have probably married Dave.
You'd probably still be married and have kids.
Well, he's married and divorced, so probably not. But
Or you'd have kids.
I
Like 7
would
of 'em.
not have kids.
No, you'd have 7.
That is out of my
And
vagina.
you'd probably weigh like 1,800 pounds. You'd be bedridden.
That's not nice.
All I'm saying is you're much better now.
Anyways, back to the apocalypse. I don't want to live beyond that.
How do you feel about sex in the apocalypse? It's got to be dirty, right? Like, I'm not saying dirty.
So, do you want to have a baby in the
It's
apocalypse, though?
unsanitary,
Because here's
right?
the crazy thing. Like, I'm like, you can't just fuck in the apocalypse because there are consequences.
Then that's like caveman days.
No. It's worse than caveman days. You only had to worry about dinosaurs, not
Dude,
bacterial.
no, you had to worry
beef.
about fuck off. In caveman days, you had to worry about all that shit. People lived to like 7, right?
it was
And
like
then
25,
your
but,
your 9-year-olds over there.
How do you make a rubber in apocalypse?
Goat intestines?
Is
We
it
go,
like
we go
gloves?
back-
You
we
just
go-
get all the latex
yeah, you
gloves
just cut the
and be like,
fingers off. Right?
because you
Corey,
should
my
really
buddy-
not want to get pregnant in the
My buddy
apocalypse.
Corey used to use Ziplocs when we were in high school. So,
Because what's crazy about
which is not a not
the
thing.
rest of us, these kids in this movie have been concepted.
Inceptions.
They've been
Concepted, is that a word? They were born.
What is it? I think it's concepted. They were
They
infiltrated and born.
were infiltrated. Those babies were infiltrated by
They're infiltrated
semen
and
an egg.
born.
That egg was
They were
infiltrated.
infiltrated by a penis and submitted to a egg.
I don't think that's how that
While
works.
the apocalypse is happening, I would not want to have a baby.
What were you born? Okay, so what would you do if you were born into an apocalypse? You just
Learn
don't
to
know
be a
any-
badass.
You're just like, okay, but
Yeah,
you don't want to go into
I need to
it.
learn to fight with a gun, fight with a knife, fight with my hands.
Why wouldn't you want to learn how to do all that right now?
Because I'm not pouring in the middle of a pot. I already know how to do all that shit. First of all.
Are you sure?
Yep.
You know how to fight with a knife?
I'm pretty sure I
Just
just
know how to
grab
do
it and go
stabby stuff?
Nope, not stabby, slicey, slicey. You gonna teach me otherwise? Because if that's the case, I need Cough McGraw.
That's not gonna do it for you. That's bullshit.
I still want to do it.
It's still bullshit.
I would not, in the middle of apocalypse, I would not have a child.
What happens? You just gotta get laid. You're like, and we don't.
Well, then you better come all over my belly every time.
There's always pre-cum.
Then we better get you in my mouth every time.
It's a gay
better get me in my mouth every time.
Relationship. Shut your face. What'd you say? Well, who's talking over there? No sensio.
No
Stop.
sensio.
Be nice on the boards.
Boom, being
We're
all
talking
Mexican.
about post-apocalyptic sex and survival. And okay, what do you eat?
Mushrooms. I'm kidding. So let's
worst case scenario.
Go from hold on. So are we going from the I want to say comforts of my house, but the safety of 3 houses, a fence, and some gardens.
There's no gardens.
I'm gonna eat whatever is edible, and I'm gonna gag the whole time.
So you're gonna eat the kid.
So I'm gonna drink that fucking whiskey and be like, "Whoa!" But I'm getting drunk. Whoa! But I'm getting drunk. Like literally, that's what's gonna be.
I'm drinking gas.
No. I'm talking about even food. Like I hate most food.
Yeah.
Right. Like it's very bless you, child, because you put up with my weird eating habits. I'll have to learn to eat onion. I love tap ramen. I'll have to learn to eat vegetables. That's what the world is going to bring us at that point, outside of the rare protein that you might kill.
Natural stuff that stays for a long time.
Ew.
Well, it's all good. All right, we got to roll this shit up.
Look, it really does look orange, though. We should do this low light more often.
Maybe. We'll see.
It's kind of hot.
This is the after hours. Maybe if we do after hours for a few times a year or something like that.
Maybe we do after hours when we drink whiskey.
Yeah, maybe on the whisker. Do a little after hours. You know what?
I got you.
Thank you guys so much
for
tuning in and hanging out. Had a little extra fun tonight. We appreciate you. Beth, I love you.
Love you too,
it's been
baby.
fun always talking.
Guys, thank you so much for putting up with
Go
us.
out and subscribe to the podcast, to the on iTunes, Spotify. Give us a little review.
All those places. Yep. Thumbs up us.
Thumbs up on your way out. We love you guys so much.
Have a great weekend.
Coming up Sunday night, I promise I'll have the Castro files. I don't know when the next one will be out. We're just going to say Sunday night. All right. Cheers.
Bye.
Have a great night. See ya. Dun, 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 dun.